Wrestling's fake.
Oh, yeah?
Jesus!
The organization that brought you Tangled Web, Tournament of Death, and Prelude to Violence. 15 years of hardcore tradition. The Combat Zone is professional wrestling's proving grounds. Combat Zone doesn't... No ballroom dancers or pimps shucking and jiving in our ring. Just the biggest names in independent professional wrestling. Masada.
Oh my God! What? Yeah, what the hell?
Adam Cole.
Only in pro wrestling can two men kill each other and then follow it up with a hug covered in blood.
Danny Havoc.
Oh, please, no. God, no.
Drake Younger.
Just moving your body on the canvas. Painful? Not painful now.
CZW features the ultimate hybrid style of high-flying mat wrestling combined with hardcore, death-defying action the other promotions wish they were allowed to show you. Get the latest news on live events, internet pay-per-views, and more. Or score yourself a classic CZW t-shirt from their online store. Support the ultra-violent underground. Go to czwrestling.com or follow Combat Zone on Twitter.
MoreLikeRadio.com. Because mean people need to laugh too.
Hey, smoker! Sick of smelling like a burnt turd and having your lungs filled with tar? Are you sad and lonely? Like me? Well, help has arrived, at least for the smelly tar part. Put down those disgusting cigarettes and try a RevoCig. RevoCigs are electronic cigarettes that come in both disposable and reusable forms. While normal cigarettes have more than 4,000 toxins, RevoCig e-cigs contain only 5 simple ingredients and using vaping to mimic smoking. For the non-scientist, that means you're puffing water vapor instead of noxious fumes. They even contain nicotine, so you're still getting your fix without filling yourself with poison. They come in different flavors too, like Cured Tobacco, Siberian Menthol, Oregon Blackberry, and the all-new Sava Vanilla. RevoCigs are also money savers. Each individual cartomizer equals about 2 packs of cigarettes and costs only a fraction of the price. You'll literally save thousands. Browse the product catalog online at revosig.com. That's RIVOSIG.com. For a limited time, input the promo code MORE10 at checkout to get 10% off your entire order. That's MORE and the number 10. Join the revolution today at revosig.com.
Hey, you. Yes, you guessed 10,542,000. Change your username. And while you're in the More Like Radio live page, listening to fine quality programming, notice the banner ad just slightly above the chat room? It's a link to something you want in Amazon. Click it. It's probably reminding you to order something you need from Amazon.com. Don't leave MLR and type the URL like a sucker. Just click the link and it'll open in a new window. This way you can buy your shit and continue listening to the show. Now, change your username. It's right there on the right, stupid.
Did you know you can listen to any of the More Like Radio shows on the go? Download TuneIn Radio on your smartphone and search More Like Radio and never miss a show.
Si usted quiere sus boletos, vaya a mlr.com.com y oprima The Live. Y después lo lleva a mlr.brownpapertickets.com.
Previously on Hippojuice.
In a month when I have to start working late at night, so you have plenty of things to play from me. Just because I say the same things anyway. So
God, gays are annoying.
Yeah, see? No one's gonna know if I'm here or not.
Samoa,
I had a wet dream last night.
Samoa Airlines
and
has...
then one search comes up. I'd rather take Thin Mints Airline. I forgot about that one. Set it up again because I had a great joke and they just didn't hear it.
Samoa Airlines has...
I'd rather take Thin Mints Airline.
I like Dosito Railways.
Samoa Airlines has...
I want cookies.
Samoa... Samoa...
Right, let him talk.
Okay. Go ahead. Talk.
Stop it. Samoa Airlines has started to charge passengers by...
Didn't get me addicted to bar rescue.
See, because that was from earlier, and Ryan was being a dick.
Hippojuice is recorded in front of a live internet audience.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Hippojuice.
What about the Hippojuice show?
What about the Hippojuice
Let me get back to you a couple minutes. I've never even heard of listening to Hippojuice. Maurice a douchebag, Royce.
I want to see the Hippojuice
email.
email.
I love listening to Hippojuice. Hey, this is Patrice O'Neal, and you motherfuckers are listening to Hippojuice.
Brothers, no! What? I can't stop!
I'm a producer, motherfucker. I got
like, there's always so much in my mind, so whenever I'm having sex with somebody, it usually takes me a while to come.
Oh my God! There's the video. Back away.
Picturing you paralyzed. That's why I'm laughing so hard.
Hippojuice, nigga.
Welcome to the Hippojuice Show. If you want to call in, the number is 954-573-2780 or 908-444-MLR1. Send us a tweet at HippojuiceFilm on Twitter, and we will, or me specifically, will respond. Today
we have new people on.
I know. Can I just do my thing at the beginning?
Say the day?
Yeah, can I?
Why you gotta interrupt him every time, every week?
Yeah, can I just do my thing once?
Today's
It's
April
so rude that
10th. April
He's trying to do
10th,
his thing, and we talk over
2013.
people. It is so rude, Marie. How dare you? Go ahead, Roy. Just talk.
Today is April 10th, 2013.
Year of our Lord.
Year of our Lord.
And
Year of our
Savior.
Lord. Yes, we have some extra people here today. Well, we have, of course, usual smelly old Dutch and his very attractive girlfriend, Kelly, is in the room. Hi. Hi. So everyone say. And, of course, we have John has a guest, too, a dog hat, which he seems to be wearing tonight. And filling in for Ryan, we have Kyle of Leet Speakers on More Like Radio, which comes on right before us. You heard their inaugural show today. There's Kyle. Hi, say hi, Kyle.
How's it going, guys?
All right, so that is all the extra people that we have. Now, can I continue and do a good show? Thank you.
You're not going to let Kyle do a little spiel?
No, I was going to get to that in a second.
But he's here right now.
Fine. Kyle, explain.
Hi there.
Kyle, explain your show.
All right, our show is going to be about gaming, the tech.
Could you get a little closer to your mic, buddy? I'm sorry.
All right, is that good?
There you go.
There you go. All right. Yeah, our show. We have a 1 hour show. We're going to be talking about games, different news in the tech industry.
Now, what does tech stand for? Because I'm a lamer, as they say.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're from the like the 80s or something?
Yeah. Well, 82 actually.
82.
So, yeah, that's when I was born. 82.
Bro, so old.
No,
so
what do you mean old? It's not that old. You're old.
So old, man.
Shut up.
Dude, I'm young. I'm young and I'm hip.
Yeah, well, I don't know about hip. So
he's fast-paced.
You see when I say tech, because I'm actually a hacker.
Oh, you spell it with an X and a 0 and an R?
Yes.
That way everyone knows you're a hack.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So tech news and stuff like that. Yeah, I heard your show actually.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it very much. So you and Ashley from MLR Anti-Social Gamer Radio have to fight to the death.
Fight.
Because there can only be one. So
there can only be one.
Because really, the one thing I would say about the gaming industry, it's really small. Because there can only be. Okay, that echo was not fun. So hopefully we don't have the same tech issues we had last week.
Sounds good on my end.
6 o'clock p.m. on Wednesdays, right before Hippojuice, is Leet Speakers, spelled with 2 3s because that's how you roll, you know?
That is how we roll. We are hackers.
Yeah.
We are very advanced in the
I could see that.
programming languages.
Listen, I'll tell you how much of a hacker this Kyle kid is. When I was over visiting Ryan, he showed me you could make boobs on a calculator. Did you know that?
Seriously.
Wow.
All right, everybody, you find a calculator, you type in 8008, and then just look at it.
See, dude, it's magic.
What?
These guys have hardcore hacking skills, you could tell.
Good.
Because you really, who would think of that? A genius, that's who. I'll answer that for you.
So what's Ryan's hacker name?
Ryan's hacker name is actually Skaterboy, BOI, 69 at Juno.net.
420.
So he's not really a good hacker then.
Hey, what's your IRQ so we could chat later? No? Okay, just me.
What?
Just me then. Anyway, you could check him out you could check out his show on More Like Radio and all the AOL chat rooms, Leet Speakers. Just search Gamers M for M, and that's usually where he's hanging out. Or I think it's called trolling.
Every day.
Trolling. So
every day.
Check him out. And now, Dutch, I see you have your very attractive girlfriend on camera.
Yes. Her and her big boobs decided to come down and watch the show.
I see that. I see that. And so what brings you down to the station, Kelly?
I don't work tomorrow, and so I decided to come down on a weekday, which I don't often get to do. So.
Wow. Do me a favor, though. Don't come with so much energy because you're going to waste it all at the beginning.
She's nervous.
I know.
She feels like you guys are going to trash her.
I'm not going to trash her. I just complimented her.
I'm going to trash her.
Maria's going to trash her.
I'm the new guy. You guys can trash me.
Yeah, we'll trash Kyle. I mean, he's a he's possibly a homo.
Gay name is Kyle. Kyle.
Yeah.
Only the gayest of names.
Kyle's not gay. He just dresses like a homosexual. So.
Yeah. I only like wearing tight pants to attract the men.
Yeah, well, okay.
He gets that from Dutch.
Yeah, well, there you go. Hey. It's just really mean, though. I mean, I don't know why you would say that. Dutch is a friend, but you're right, though, John. He is a homosexual as well. So, Kelly, congratulations on being his beard. Someone needed to cover up for him, so his very religious parents wouldn't be upset at his. Well, look at his tattoos. You know he's gay. Dutch is in a gay punk band.
Oh yeah, they're the worst tattoos ever.
What's that name again?
Yeah, what's the name of your gay punk band, Dutch?
I don't have a gay punk band.
Oh, dude, you couldn't just improv. You had to just throw me under the bus.
316 Pickle.
He doesn't have one anymore.
He did play bass for one.
Used to be?
Well, I was in a band years ago called Wakely, but we weren't a punk band.
Wakely. That just sounds awful.
Wakely.
Oh, it was awful. We were terrible.
That just sounds terrible.
What did you play? Bass, right, Dutch?
Yep.
Wow, that's cool. So you weren't even really in a band. No offense, John.
Well, and the thing is, I wasn't good enough to play guitar, so I made up for my awful bass playing by just running around on stage to like slow indie music. So I was trying to make it like hyped up and way more exciting than it really was. It was terrible.
I've seen some of your fucking pictures, Dutch. By the way, I mean you used to be such a tool.
I look good.
No,
So
you were
sexy.
a tool. You were a tool.
Wait, I want to see one of these pictures.
He was a raver kid. Dutch, post one of your raver kid pictures in the chat.
I want to see it.
He's a raver kid, not even a joke.
I was also a punk rock kid and a band kid.
You can't be all those things.
And a punk kid.
You can't be all of them.
I'm an amoeba. I can just form into anything, Royce.
Amoebas don't form into anything. What are you talking about? An amoeba's a single cell organism.
Virus?
What?
Petri dish?
You're making words up.
Answer.
No, now you're just saying answer. That isn't.
Bunsen beaker.
No, stop. That's just because you hear science words doesn't mean they always apply for this situation.
Well,
Allegory.
It got me through chemistry.
What's chemistry?
Honors and AP. So
You're
fuck you.
Okay, well here's a perfect picture. Western Echo posted it. That's one of my favorite Dutch pictures.
There, yeah, me and the Daisy Dukes.
He's rocking the Daisy Dukes.
Look at his skinny legs.
Look at that Dutch with the Daisy Dukes on. Do you shave your legs?
Everybody. No.
Really?
He's just blonde.
You do
I'm not very hairy.
You know, it's not only that you do the hack gay pose, you do the same one every single time. I want to hit you.
It's fun. It's fun to do the whole like looking back from your ass. Oh, dude, it's fun. You know how to blasty blast.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do
Royce
it.
doesn't have a blast because he doesn't have an ass.
That's right. I really don't. I don't have an ass.
It rhymed, therefore true.
Boom.
So let's go ahead and move on to our first story of the evening.
Talk faster, please.
Okay, sure. Here it is. It's kind of low.
Delaware. She's got some.
Let me back it up and turn it up, as the kids say.
Pretty Smith of Lincoln, Delaware. She's got some serious bruises, but she'll be okay. And in case anybody asks, she is one tough lady. She just survived being held captive in the trunk of her car for 2 days. It is Thursday night, and the big story on Action News tonight is a case of carjacking in the state of Delaware. 2 suspects are behind bars, while 3 others have been arrested.
Now, when you hear this story, I want you to keep in mind, she's 89 years old.
On related crimes, Action News reporter Jennifer Joyce is live at Christiana Hospital in Christiana tonight. Jennifer.
Well, that explains the name of the hospital then.
Well, Jim, I think Margaret Smith definitely has to be one of the toughest women I know. She is.
But I don't have many friends.
Is being treated here at Christiana Hospital for some minor injuries, but she's expected to be just fine. And this afternoon, she spoke exclusively with us and shared her unbelievable tale of survival.
Thank God The good Lord save me.
89-year-old Margaret Smith of Lincoln, Delaware, is relieved to have survived the wildest ride of her life.
I'm just still shaking.
Police say it started Monday afternoon in Milford.
Now look at these two girls. They look like two upstanding.
Are those her daughters?
No. They look like two upstanding citizens. Well, here's what happened.
And two teenage girls, later identified as 14-year-old Janiyah McDonald and 15-year-old Jacqueline Perez.
They sound like two nice white young ladies. I don't see what the big issue is.
Janiyah for a ride home. Smith kindly said yes, but
They asked her for a ride home. She said yes.
after a brief drive through town, police say the girls grabbed the keys, stole money from the victim, and forced her into the trunk of her car.
Then they opened the door and shoved me in the trunk.
It's rude.
And locked it.
Smith
rude of a
stayed
guest.
locked in the trunk of her Buick for nearly 48 hours, according to police.
2 days? 2 days, no food, no water, 89 years old. 89 years old.
89-year-old. A Buick trunk is about the size of like a one-bedroom apartment.
So that's not bad. It's true.
Not to
it's pretty big.
mention that the Coast Guard says that you can live 3 days without water. So really, they were just.
Well, I mean, if the Coast Guard said it.
Yeah, it's a maritime
They gave her
law.
plenty of time.
Yeah.
Just one
I
Coast
banged,
Guard.
Then banged and banged.
And during the reckless car ride that felt more like a roller coaster, Smith's frail body repeatedly banged against the back seat. She had no idea where she was headed.
And then I heard him say something about Salisbury one time. They were just flying.
So now she hasn't eaten. She didn't have her medicine. And then they proceeded to drive around with her in there.
After nearly 2 days, McDonald and Perez allegedly decided to ditch Smith and leave her barefoot and alone in a local cemetery. She kept falling, so she crawled her way across the property, bruising her knees, but
They dropped her off at a cemetery.
Hold on a second. Did I hear right? They're 14 years old?
14, both of them. Yes, you're
Oh,
correct. They're
God.
14 years old. And upstanding citizens, like I said. I want to hear the other
Yeah.
side of the story.
eventually she found help. They called
What did
911.
she say to them that caused this obvious? It's
You
obviously a
damn
Bill Bitch's fault.
whippersnappers.
Exactly.
Okay, let's keep playing.
She probably offered them a Werther's original or some
Or a Necco wafer.
or some sort of lemon drop candy.
I'm allergic to that shit.
One and her family, who had reported her missing, heard what had happened.
And when I heard it, I was furious.
But the family was thankful that their elderly aunt was alive and okay, and was also relieved to hear that police later found the victim's car and arrested the 5 teens inside, all believed to have some involvement in the kidnapping, robbery, and theft.
We're a family that's sure that justice will be served and justice will prevail.
So,
poor lady.
It won't.
It really won't. They're teens, so nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, they're gonna be in there until 18. Get out and yeah.
No, it's. I couldn't get my pills, and I missed 2 episodes of Matlock. Jeez. I don't like that new Drew Carey, but I still like watching The Price is Right, and I had to miss it.
And you know what? Every once in a while when there's a rerun, I'll watch Who Wants to Make a Deal.
Now, what if I told you, Dutch, that you heard that horrible experience she had? There's a new thing called extreme kidnapping, and this is for real.
It's illegal, I'm sure.
It's legal. It's legal. It's a service
Oh.
where you call.
Oh, I've heard of this.
I have the story. See if this one's it, because it might not be the one. No, this is the Nutella one. Here it is. I do have the newsy one coming up, though. Here, this is extreme kidnapping.
Starving for tourism, but this attraction is pretty extreme. It's extreme kidnapping, and it's on the rise thanks to some recent national attention. So what exactly is extreme kidnapping? Our Paula Tutman is here now to show you, and please tell us more about this, Paula.
Well, Ruth, it's hard to believe, but this really is not new. Karen Drew and our defenders did the original story.
I'm sorry, man. It's obvious that she's there at the studio. Why is she talking to her through a screen? Why isn't she just standing next to her?
No.
They're obviously
Just
all the
looking
same
to her left slightly.
No, yeah, what?
See that?
No, she's across town.
It's embarrassing. It really is embarrassing.
Why are they doing that? It's such a waste of technology. Why would they?
Or maybe
put on
they're
a
using
secondary
all the
camera?
technology. Or maybe they're using all the technology that they can in that studio.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, we got this
How
thing.
about
Let's try
this?
this.
How about for that segment, you invite her to sit at the anchor desk just for that segment? Like,
no, we have to utilize every piece of equipment that we've invested in. Otherwise, it's a waste.
The wide space, even though Paula's 5 feet from me and talking to me through
This
a
is
camera.
new advanced tech, guys.
They have
Take
one
advantage of
to
it, right?
to Judge Judy.
Right.
What
about Judge Judy?
It's
Huh?
very funny.
Judge Judy.
All right, let's play.
That's right.
10 years ago, but these guys are still around, still at it, and lately are getting a whole lot of media attention because all of a sudden getting kidnapped has become a big attraction in big business. Here's the setup. These guys are kidnappers for hire.
At the first, good opportunity that we get, that we see them, we'll make our grab.
You contact them to drop a dime on yourself. They give you the adrenaline rush of getting snatched anywhere in Metro Detroit at any time.
Now, here's the problem with that. They're doing it in Metro Detroit because you never know if it's real or not.
Yeah, that's
They've got several packages. The Econo kidnapping.
I love that their van on the side of it has a magnet that says extreme kidnapping.
Wait. I'd like to understand because
You want to know the packages?
well, yeah, because if they're gonna have Econo kidnapping,
explain.
does Econo mean safer because they're doing less shit to you?
I don't know, but I do know mono means
I think
one.
it's cheap, so you actually get injured.
And rail means rail.
Where in Metro Detroit at
So
any
hold
time.
on. So you buy this for yourself? I've heard of
Yep.
people hiring people to do this
No, no,
for
no,
like
no, no,
capture
no.
their buddy and bring him to like a bachelor
No,
party. or
you
something
can
like
only
that.
do it for yourself. So let's play it.
Time. They've got several packages. The Econo kidnapping for $500, where you're taken to a secret location and roughed up a bit, all the way to the $1,500 deluxe job. An overnight ordeal where you're guaranteed to have the daylight scared out of you and a bit of a tail whipping. You can also name your torture for a customized price.
Now, there's
Wow, what a niche market.
Do they have like a 2-for-1 deal?
I
maybe?
mean, I do know that they have.
No, we don't do couples. No
All
couples.
right, let's do it.
All right,
Maybe they got Groupons.
let's find out.
Now we're taking them to the hideout.
Adam Thicke, the founder of Extreme Kidnapping, says he can't handle all of the calls he's been getting, many from out of town, Europe, and the UK.
The biggest problem for us is the issue of geography. If we could be...
We don't understand what the word means.
We don't understand it.
We can't get around it. We don't have
We don't-
maps.
We don't
even own books. We just own this van.
Yeah.
I mean, we're from Detroit, so none of us finished high school.
Obviously.
doing,
But we're from the streets.
all the jobs that are coming in from offers from all over the place in other states and, Canada and this place and that place.
When he named all these other places, he could only think of Canada. Then he said this place and that place.
And that place.
This place.
Pretty much just here in Detroit.
Yeah.
They don't claim to be Mensa members. They're just
Really?
claiming that they can kidnap you and beat you up real good.
Okay.
We'd be working all the time.
Because he and his crew don't travel to kidnap, kidnappees have to come here to Metro Detroit.
Prices we have listed.
How would they know who's the extreme guys and who's just regular kidnappers?
I was just gonna say that, John. After this comes out, I guarantee there's gonna be a whole lot of actual kidnappings that aren't gonna get reported because people are like, oh, that's those extreme.
By the way,
kidnappings."
it's in Detroit. Fun fact: the parent.
They're just having fun.
The parent corporation, OCP.
That, what John just said
Go
reminded
me.
me of the old Bill Murray movie, The Man Who Knew Too Little.
Yeah.
Where he thinks it's all fake, but he's really in a real situation the entire time. So he's
Listen,
just fucking with everyone.
motherfucker. Listen, motherfucker. I'm not playing. This is a real kidnapping. Yeah, I know. I paid for this. No, seriously.
Oh my god! You want my wallet? You want? No, wait. I can do it better. I got a couple of kids, man. I got a couple of kids.
Yeah, let's play that one.
Are for Metro Detroit only.
One of those people was Drew McGarry, a writer on assignment for GQ magazine. His publication paid for the Standard, which comes with a royal butt kick to the tune of 14 hours.
A royal butt kick to the tune of 14 hours.
Wait, is that a song, 14 hours, or he got his ass literally kicked for 14 hours?
I personally know I like to be beat straight for 14 hours.
And now, do these guys really like tie you up and they seriously punch you, or are they going soft?
How bad is this butt kick?
Can you fight back? Is there?
Yeah,
is
because
there a
I feel
struggle?
like if I'm paying for it, if they go too hard, I have a right to kick the shit out of them.
Or is there a safe word like Oklahoma so they don't go too far?
No, there isn't, but they do have a special rape package. Now, wait, before you
I was
freak out.
just about to ask about that.
Before you freak
He and I
out.
purchased rape.
Hold on. Kyle, and that's a good question. I'm glad you're asking.
And no, you can never purchase rape.
Anxious for rape.
No, you
I guess
can't.
you can't rape the willing, right?
By definition, it is no longer rape if you're wanting it.
Can I just pretend I'm resisting? I'm like, no, please stop.
Now, here's a question. And you know what? I'll ask the lady in the room because Kelly's there. Here's a question.
Hey.
What?
I stand by what I said. Okay. So now, if you are in a situation where, and this is for all women, but I'll ask Marie. I guess you can answer too. If you're in a situation where, look, you really don't like blowing black guys or doing black guys, right?
Nope, never been in that situation.
But let me figure. You don't like blowing black guys or whatever. But then you put blindfold on, and you're guaranteed that the guy you're blowing is white, and you're all happy for it because you want to blow this white dude. Then you take the blindfold off. Boom. Black guy. Is it then rape because they lied to you? There you go. Thought of the day, guys. Ladies.
What does that have to do with anything?
Scarred for life.
I'm asking a question.
Dutch.
Dutch.
I think you're a cuckold because you keep.
I am
bringing that
not
up.
Dutch. I'm not a cuckold. I think what you are is you're too much of a
Well,
prude. You're a
I think
prude.
Royce wants you to fuck a black guy.
Dutch is a prude, and I think that in this situation, Dutch is being kind of a prude. Kyle, you get what I'm saying, right?
Oh, I totally see what
See?
you're saying. I
Well,
see where you're coming from, buddy.
To answer Royce's question,
Thank you. Someone's taking this seriously. Go ahead.
To answer Royce's question, if I'm the one blowing the other person, no matter what I'm expecting on the other end, if I'm doing the action, I cannot possibly have been raped. I'm the raper.
Right. For some reason, I just can't see Marie blowing somebody.
She blows Royce.
Oh.
So
that got
was
really like what? I mean, I don't care, but that was weird.
one that was
that was awkward silence.
It's awkward in here.
That was a clean Joel. That
getting
was
hot.
that was a clean cut. So 7:30.
It's so awkward in here.
Yeah. I'm sorry. It was just like a thought, and I just had to blurt it out.
And
Sorry.
2, I don't know why John was trying so hard.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry.
That was very funny though. All right. Well,
I love everybody in the room except for Kyle.
We talked.
It's only because he doesn't know you, Kyle. Don't feel bad.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
okay. It's okay.
We talked about this last week and the
By
week
way, why
before.
is this circle thing up there as the?
I have no idea what are you talking about?
What fifth circle thing?
sorry.
What are you
Oh,
talking about?
Yeah,
Dude,
Yeah.
come
It's
on,
like
Dutch.
interrupting Royce.
You know what? Someone needs to get glasses.
By the way, since when have we ever produced any music?
Excuse me. Have you heard the hot beat that is the remix of John and Taylor Swift? That's music. You're welcome.
Hey, what
That
about when
is.
I made Puppy Planes?
Puppy Planes was
Huh?
fucking music too. You're welcome.
Huh?
All right, let's play this next video here because our favorite cruise line,
Not my
Carnival,
favorite. Not my favorite.
is having another.
Where's the fucking song?
They're having another problem.
More trouble
Did an engine blow again?
All right. Well, no, it's well. Let me just play the story.
aboard the Carnival cruise ship called Triumph, a vessel that 2 months ago left thousands stranded at sea and living in squalor for days after an engine failure resulted in widespread power outages. And this afternoon,
Yeah, squalor. You know, when you live like
Filth. Disgusting.
like a hermit,
yeah.
like a pig. Squalor. I mean, your own filth.
Like Tom Hanks.
I don't think I've ever heard that word.
You've
used
never
in a
heard
sentence before.
squalor?
I think this is the first time I've ever heard that word.
Yeah, but that's because you're
You're a
15.
gentleman and a squalor.
Yeah.
No. Wrong word, John.
Yeah.
You'll get there.
Marie,
How do you know?
Marie, didn't you get a scholarship to
Wordsmith.
school?
No.
Marie got a scholarship to go to UF, so that's why she went, because of that. All right, let's play it.
that same ship was blown away from its Alabama mooring by high winds while it carried 800 people aboard.
It got the same Triumph, the
Hold
one
on, where was it? Where was
in
it?
Alabama.
A cruise ship was blown away.
Yeah, here, I'll back it up a bit.
Days after an engine failure resulted in widespread power outages. And this afternoon, that same ship was blown away from its Alabama mooring by high winds while it carried 800 people aboard. ABC's Matt Gutman has the latest on the cruise.
So
So they didn't fix it?
It's not like there's a hurricane out there. What the hell?
To be fair, it was like
Apparently the ship's a kite now.
It was 10,
Yeah, right?
Dutch. The reason that is they didn't tell anybody. The whole ship's made out of flubber. So
Oh.
Yeah.
That
So
would only be the best ship.
They actually replaced all the engines with wind sails.
yes.
So
Well, Carnival just to show it up is going to make a Titanic 2, just to really show the fucking world that they can do what they want.
Ship with a course is.
Sorry, John.
No, I said I bet the engineers for the Titanic wishes that Flubber was around back then.
Wayward
Be a
as
lot
its
more
luck.
Jews in the world.
do you really think that somehow the engineers for Carnival were trying to overcompensate by they don't want to ever be stuck, so they made the ship more wind?
I'm sorry.
Absorbent?
One second. John, was there a lot of Jews in the Titanic?
Possibly.
Like, is that a fact? Like, I've never heard that before.
You never heard of Irish Jews?
No, I mean, I've heard of Jews. No, I know Jews.
No,
were
it's Irish Catholic, John, or
That's why I
Protestant.
said Irish Catholic Jews. They all converted and they
think that
took a
exists.
boat to celebrate. Yeah, because they all died on the boat.
Obviously, John
Except for
didn't
one
get his
person.
squalor ship.
That's the same as saying like Irish Black Klan members.
Those exist
So is this
too.
the
They're
actual
just
ship that
swim
got blown
far.
away?
Yes, there it is. There's the
What?
this is the Triumph. It's humongous. There's a
I-
picture of it.
I
So
see-
not only did I'm sorry, go ahead.
It doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
There's no science behind it. How?
Well,
Did it lose engine power again?
Well, let's see.
For the second
Tell us,
time
Rose.
in as many months, all aboard the Carnival Triumph were left adrift. This time, a storm walloped the ship with 70-mile-per-hour winds. 800 crew and contractors were on the Colossus as it was knocked from its moorings and began bouncing off other ships and boats in Mobile.
Not only did it fuck its own shit up, it started fucking other ships up. It
Wait,
just
was it in port?
it was in port.
Okay, so we're out to sea. Okay, I get it.
It was in
Oh,
port.
wait.
So it started. It must have looked like Speed 2 cruise control.
Did somebody just forget to chain it down?
Yeah, did they drop
Now,
anchor?
are there no mechanisms to prevent this?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, an
but
anchor,
you're-
anything.
Yeah, it's called a rope.
Yeah, haven't you seen the cruise ship giant ropes?
Yeah, ropes do it. You know what? There hasn't been any
Get it, please do it.
there hasn't been updates in docking cruise technology since ropes were invented.
Hey, I don't want this ship to move, so drop this really heavy thing and then tie it to this tree.
All right,
over
we
here.
got it. Cavemen could figure this out. So let's see what Carnival did wrong.
Bay, where it was undergoing months of repair.
Due to the high winds, the Carnival Triumph broke its moorings.
Due to the high winds,
You said dude.
I know, it broke its moorings, which means that the rope snapped.
It over across the Mobile ship channel. It had a small collision
Did
with the
any
Army
other
Corps.
boats have their moorings break?
No, only theirs.
And during the storm, somehow it caught fire.
Well, that's fun.
Drifted over across the Mobile ship channel. It had a small collision with the Army Corps of Engineer boats.
It hit an Army Corps of Engineer boat.
Both blew up
boy.
immediately and sunk to the bottom of the ocean.
And a deck
In which
barge.
they
During
blew
the
up again.
And a deck barge.
collision, it took a few scrapes and scratches.
And
Yeah, that looks like a scrape and scratch to me.
Yeah, it's just tiny. It's just whatever. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Just
Just a nick.
you know what? Some turtle wax and we'll buff that right out.
Just use a swab of paint.
Just put some elbow grease. We can get that. There's no need to call insurance.
Scrub the poop deck.
Listen, Army Corps
Yeah, you know
ship.
what I do? I clock in, I clock out, I go to the dock. Hey, well, I don't know anything.
I could buff that out. I know a guy. Let's not call the police here.
Hey, just call Maury.
Described the slow-motion chaos as the ship drifted helplessly in the bay.
The wind just came out of nowhere. I've seen a couple portalets go flying by.
Can you tell you're in Alabama? Just real quick.
Yeah, just
Can you
porta
tell
potties.
this gentleman's in Alabama?
I don't understand weather patterns, so I can't possibly fathom how wind is created.
Or the word
Second of all, I just said portalets, and I don't even know what that means.
I'm not really sure how wind works, but I'm assuming we angered God because of homosexual marriage, so he
I
blew
didn't
the
have
cruise
a
ship.
pinwheel ready, so I didn't know which way the wind was blowing.
And someone said, "Oh my God, look at the carnival." And we turned and looked, and you could see the carnival coming sideways. And there was a tugboat trying to keep it in the center of the river, but it just backed it completely into the bank and pinned the tugboat against the bank.
The result?
He painted a lovely picture.
It pinned the tugboat.
That was very descriptive.
Can you imagine if you're the guy in the tugboat and this fucking
Aw,
humongous carnival fucking ship is pinning you against the wall? I don't want to die. Fuck this ship. Fuck you. I'm leaving.
Fuck this ship.
I'm out.
This giant gash.
Look, okay, that comes right out. Look at the cut. It's not bad. It's just a little gash. You
Just
Just put some Bondo on it.
Yeah,
and
it's-
fiberglass.
I need
Fine.
more
Just do.
duct tape.
You know what? You know what they'll do though, because Carnival is the Puerto Rican car of cruise ships. They'll just put like a big bumper sticker over it.
You know what you should do though is that spray paint can stuff that makes things waterproof. I'm pretty sure that might work. We should try that.
Oh, you mean Royce's old neighbor?
What we should do is fill the hole with fun noodles, because those things float.
Yeah.
There
You
you go.
know what we'll do? We'll add a rock climbing wall to this end of it, and they won't even notice.
We'll just throw in an extra bar down there. People like to drink.
Just add, yeah, exactly. Just, you know what? We'll call it a skylight or some shit like that. It's fine. Who cares?
Those rooms now have balconies.
Yeah, it's a bunch of fucking hillbillies that come on this shit anyway. They
We'll
don't
call
care.
it the Lower Sea Dock.
We're docked in Alabama.
Doors on.
I can't imagine they're getting the highest class people going on cruises from Alabama.
The back of the ship, some other dents. Tonight, at least 4 tugboats had to lasso the 900-foot Triumph.
4 tugboats and 1 rodeo clown had to lasso the Carnival Triumph.
And slowly ease it back into its dock. It has been a rough ride for Carnival the past 2 months.
Okay, no, there's no need to do the rewind sound. We get it. You're rewinding.
Drift for 5 days in February in the Gulf of Mexico after an engine fire. The Triumph was finally towed to Mobile when the 4,200 aboard came pouring off.
The worst experience I've ever had. We thought we were gonna die.
It's the worst experience I ever had. And one time
We thought we were gonna die.
I
Thought I was gonna die.
It's just because it's like I go to school and
Oh my God, I was so scared. I drank like 4 beers.
it was horrible because they ran out of the mixer I like, so I had to drink well vodka, and it was the worst.
Oh my God, and did you try the pina coladas?
I've never had such a horrible experience.
Oh,
going
I
on
was
a
so
cruise ship.
scared. I was hugging my monkey towel.
It was just like, you know.
If the 800 some odd passengers were all like this person, maybe God was trying to send a message.
Yeah.
Dumb
bitch.
God's up in his chair. He's like, God damn it.
She's cute too. She's very pretty, but she's dumb
Not
as
smart
fuck.
'cause she goes to Texas
Yeah,
State.
what do you expect from the South? They're all gorgeous and stupid.
Yep.
In some cases, kissing terra firma.
Ew! Don't kiss the ground. I don't care if you're on a cruise ship filled with shit.
You're in Alabama. How gross is
Gonna
that?
get Hep C.
Ugh.
First time in 8 days.
Yeah, you can talk to us. Come on over.
I'm speechless. It's just really great to finally be back in America and on land.
Some angry.
The doctor on the staff can, excuse my French, he can kiss my
Other.
Well, ass is in French. It's just
Yeah,
a
it really
prerogative.
isn't.
Yeah,
Not English, but
yeah.
Wait, so how long were they out at sea?
There were. I think it was 8. Was it 8? Someone look it up.
I think it was like 8 days without power.
Maybe
or
the
something like that.
producer.
And was it true that like they had no plumbing and there was just shit and piss?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
flowing
because
through
no,
hallways?
the plumbing wasn't working, and neither was any of the power, so they couldn't cook anything. So they were just eating like basically the equivalent of MREs, and this food was spoiling because all the fridges were out, and it just smelled like shit and old food. It was just horrible.
Is that
Why
is
don't
that
they
what
just
it
get
was?
the
Yeah,
lifeboats
seriously.
That's
and
what
go
the
to like
news was
Cabo
saying,
Wabo.
but then I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Go ahead,
One of
Dutch.
you.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that's what the news was trying to pump up, but then I guess like after the fact they were saying like, no, we were, it was fine. I mean, it was inconvenient, but we weren't like dying like people thought we were. Is that true? I don't know.
No one was dying. It was just hard. It was just a crappy situation.
It was probably just stinky.
Yeah, I mean, it was probably a really crappy situation to be in. Like, I'm sure no one was like, "Oh wow, it's not that bad." But you especially if you paid for it, you don't want to be sitting on fucking
it's nothing as bad as like camping.
Yeah.
I'm just happy to be alive. It's quite an ordeal.
Happy to be alive.
By the way, every one of these people who are complaining look like just a uppity fairy pieces of shit, to be honest.
I hate this bullshit. Happy to be alive. Understand that that cruise ship has enough life rafts, air-conditioned life rafts, to take everyone off there or to start sinking. The reason they didn't take
or the fact they have enough food for like months.
Yeah, listen. You could have been out at sea for 30 days and you would have survived. It would have sucked. You'd have been shitting overboard, but it wouldn't have been that bad. You would have lived.
And look at him. He's all clean shaven. If he was out there for over a week, you'd think you know what I mean? Like he had at least water to shave. It's not like, you know what I mean? It's not like someone getting stuck on Everest. And I love the
you know
fact
what?
that these
Good point.
pussies trying to make it seem like that.
He's clean shaven. He didn't look like he was having a horrible day.
Some people just can't grow facial hair.
You're right.
Triumph went dead in the water on February 10th. The ship, 300 yards long, equipped with every amenity, and now the more than 4,000 aboard could only communicate in snippets of text messages. 36 hours into the crisis, no hot food, no hot water, no AC, and the ship was listing.
When we were leaning one way, it was kind of a little nerve-wracking.
That ship, by the way, because that ship could take hurricane winds and not tip over. It'll blow around, but it will take hurricane winds and not blow over. So relax, okay? It wasn't going to be Poseidon Adventure. Stop making it about you, you dumb cunt.
Worst of all, backed up toilets. There was sewage everywhere.
Oh, look at the sewer water. Look at the sewer water. Ew! That's dirty water. Ew!
Play it. You have just a pause video.
Ew! Sorry.
I got one flush, one time.
5 days, one flush.
5 days, one flush.
For toilets, the ship handed out these red bags.
People were using the restroom in little red plastic bags and throwing them out into the hallway.
We were in shock.
Into the hallway?
I think I would just like piss and shit off the side of the ship. That's what I would do.
Yeah, right. What are they gonna do?
There's a whole ocean.
Yeah, fish shit in there all the time.
Do
It's
it in
fine.
the buckets, then throw it off the side.
Yeah.
I bet you people were using the pool.
We were like, I'm not using the red bag.
The thing is you just don't eat. You just don't eat.
To not have to use the red bag,
Controlling the colon. You just don't eat. We met a couple that we were talking to that said her husband was laying in bed and just the ceiling fell down on him full of
urine, feces.
Just kill me then if that happens.
What's wrong, Royce?
Yuck! Yuck!
What's wrong?
Yuck.
All of that.
Yeah.
The stench and heat driving people to camp out on the decks. They built tent cities out of bed sheets.
That is kind of funny, having 10 cities on a cruise ship.
Shipwrecked for, I guess, 3 days now.
ABC News was the first to fly.
No, because
essentially, yeah, shipwreck means that you're immobile on the water. Yeah,
no shipwreck.
No, Gilligan's Island. Gilligan was shipwrecked.
Wreck would involve a wreck.
That you
Hold on, what is that? What
I
is
would
that then?
assume
What
you
am I thinking of?
crashed into something if it's
Shipwreck is when you you know what shipwreck? Remember the cruise that hit the sandbank a couple years ago?
Because that handsome Italian was trying to show off to his girlfriend.
That's a shipwreck.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Over the crippled.
Well, then what's the word then?
The bird is the word.
Stranded.
Stray?
It was listing. That's a word.
Craig's listing?
It was Craig.
Ah! Got it!
No, you didn't
Wait,
get it,
why are
John.
you screaming?
Sorry.
Tell how powerful the wind is, gusting at 25 miles an hour. Those conditions bringing out the worst in some people.
They opened the bar one evening and gave away free drinks, and that was a really bad idea. There were people throwing things over the side of the ship, acting unruly.
And during the voyage, passing.
So now you have no power, no toilets.
It's utter chaos. The whole lot of drunk, angry people.
Just hammered.
Yeah, why would you get people drunk if they're already angry and frustrated?
It sounds so bad of an idea. Why would you?
Why wouldn't you? I mean, you would assume, okay, maybe they'll try to have some fun here, and it just backfire. That's hilarious.
Do you think they canceled the stand-up comedian?
What?
I don't know why they would. I mean,
like to ease everyone's tension, you bring on a cruise comic. Am I right, Royce?
Yeah, you would.
That would start a riot.
Hey guys, what's up? What's up with all this cruise food? Oh wait, I can't do. There's no. Okay. Hey guys,
So I woke up last night with shit and piss on my face.
I mean, what's up with that?
Receive updates on the PA system as well as printed status updates, but Rob Mallon thinks that was another poor decision.
Maybe they were using the emergency generator to supply printers instead of toilets.
Folks hoarding food, forcing others onto a diet of onion sandwiches.
Hoarding foods? They were hoarding food. People,
See,
let
I
me
heard,
tell you
I
something.
heard opposite. I heard conflicting reports of that. They were saying that people were like, no, they were giving us lobster and all kinds of shit because they wanted to get rid of it, before it went bad.
What was the food situation like?
You had to stand in line for 3 hours.
The same 5 people, by the way. It's the only people they got to complain to make the story more sensationalized, by the way.
A meal.
What's up with
and the first couple days it was the onion sandwiches.
But at least they were steadily, if slowly, being tugged back to the U.S. That's when Mike Padilla finally got through to his wife on the phone, anxiously waiting her return.
They think the tug line might have just broken.
Passengers say this should never have happened. This is the latest.
I don't think anybody. This is why journalism is just so fucking stupid now. Nobody was questioning whether anybody thought this should happen. That added nothing to the story. It was just another like you said,
No one
John.
thought it was going to happen,
No.
but on further inspection, apparently that is a clause that happens every 5 years in Carnival Cruise Lines. They have a disaster like this to build stock.
But it's exactly what John said. It's even the eerie music to make it sound like it's a horror movie. Like, if I put that eerie music over anything, it's scary, you know? It's not that big of a deal.
A string of
I
incidents
think it turned into
involving
Waterworld.
Yeah.
cruise ships. Last year, the Costa Concordia capsized in
Oh, look, see this, the one, the Costa Concordia, the one we were talking about.
Italy, killing 32 passengers. And in 2010, another Carnival ship, the Splendor, was stranded for days after another engine fire. I know you can't talk to me, but is there anybody who can? But it took days before a Carnival executive finally appeared before the press.
We pride ourselves in providing our guests with a great vacation experience, and clearly we failed in this particular case.
But then the executives avoided follow-up questions.
I'm sorry, Mr. Thornton. Matt Gutman from ABC News. Thank you for taking the time today. But I wonder if you could take a few more questions. Like, do you really?
Oh my God, they avoided questions. It's like, okay, I just did a press conference. I'm driving away now.
Yeah, what do you want him to sit there and
What
talk
a
to
cocksucker this guy is.
everybody?
Exclusive? Go fuck yourself.
He didn't answer my questions.
Yeah.
They always do that too. They avoid
from
us.
Loris Interviews.
They refuse to talk to the media. No, I just did.
I just talked to you for an hour. What do you want?
I want an
I want
hour
you to
and a half.
open up with your feelings.
I want you to answer my question.
Yes, I'm slow, Loris. They left me in a stowaway compartment. I couldn't even eat anything. Onion sandwiches would have been delightful. All that feces that fell on that guy, that was mine.
Really? Wow. So, Loris, you were there.
Yeah, you
it
were
was
there.
the first vacation ever. I missed you guys, by the way.
Oh, yeah, we didn't even know you were gone.
Wow, yeah.
Man kills wife over fear he had given her HIV.
Hold on. Is this Florida man kills wife or just
well, you know, I'm not sure. No, this is Arizona.
Is
This is Arizona. Arizona.
Damn.
An Arizona man charged with stabbing his wife and son.
Arizona man.
A man.
An Arizona man.
It's more uplifting.
An Arizona man charged with stabbing his wife and son to death admitted to committing the crime over fear he had infected them with HIV and his belief that their son was handicapped. ABC,
So would you say he was killing them out of kindness?
I mean, yeah. But I mean,
You know, he just doesn't want them to suffer.
yeah, but the thing is, HIV at this point, you could live like to 70
Nope,
now.
it's a
not
death sentence.
It's not a death sentence anymore. Magic Johnson.
Look at Magic Johnson.
He's fat. Magic Johnson's fat, and he has AIDS or HIV.
And no eyebrows.
If you mix that with being handicapped, would that make them like a superhuman, like kind of like the Ninja Turtles or something like
no,
that?
just really sad.
No, and Joel, they're handy capable.
No, they're not.
Sorry.
ABC 15 reports
were handy capable.
ABC 15
And
reports Eugene told police he had been with prostitutes in fear he had contracted HIV and passed them on to his wife. The 64-year-old man, yeah, what?
So he's been with multiple prostitutes, fears that he's contracted HIV, never thought once to get himself checked out.
Yeah, but
Nope.
it's so hard to get an HIV. You have to walk somewhere.
So difficult. They offer them over the counter now.
Kyle, I'm gonna propose a question to you. Would you rather go to the doctor and pay a $30 copay to get a test done, or just kill your wife?
Wait,
you know that's difficult. That's probably something I'd have to weigh the pros and cons for.
Yeah. Do you already have a gun, for example? That's going to weigh into the
Exactly.
decision.
Do you have a proper murder weapon? What are you going to do with the body?
Yeah. You have to think about
it. It is Arizona.
You're right. So, yeah, I just kill him. The 64-year-old man also told detectives his wife was ill, licensed to ill, and he was afraid she
nailed it.
And she was afraid she test positive for cancer.
Oh, well,
no, by the way, nothing was confirmed. He was just scared that these things were going to happen.
Yes, but a fear for two things is greater than a confirmation of one.
I mean, it just seems like a simple doctor visit could have sorted all this mess out.
The possibility of HIV compounded with cancer, it was a mercy killing.
Breed super babies.
That is a mercy killing, and he is a hero.
No, he's not.
We should shake his hand.
You can't.
Did
He's
he
dead.
kill his son too?
Yes, of course. You have to be
All
sure.
right, so if he fears that he didn't his wife HIV, how would he have given his son HIV?
No.
Well,
he's fucking his son too.
Arizona.
He didn't think that he gave his son HIV. He was killing his son so that his son did not have to live with the fact that he killed his mother.
Yeah.
Or he just assumed that just being around. He's one of those guys in the 80s that didn't realize that AIDS isn't spread through like touching things
or breathing.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not that bad.
Everyone has AIDS.
Chris Benoit did it, and his kids didn't even have AIDS. Court documents indicate he attacked his wife with a kitchen knife, and she was sleeping. He confessed to having considered... As she was sleeping?
Jesus.
Auschwitz?
So he didn't even do it while she was awake?
No.
Like, hey, I'm going to kill you because you have HIV and cancer, maybe.
So
he didn't even do it while
He
she was
like gingerly touched her shoulder with a knife.
Yeah. Court documents indicate he attacked his wife with a kitchen knife as she was sleeping. He confessed to having considered buying a gun to kill her, but decided not to because he's not a violent person. I swear to God, that's what it says.
He's not violent, guys.
Because hold on, is that what it says?
I swear to God, Kyle, you're reading along? Am I lying?
Is so much less of a violent act than just pulling a trigger. Do you realize how hard it is to get a knife through somebody? Like you have to
you have to put some effort into it.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to work at it. You got to thrust.
Smash.
I love that clip.
Yeah. After stabbing his wife, the suspect allegedly tried to commit suicide, but instead he decided to kill his son. His son was.
I was going to kill myself. I think I'll do this instead.
His son's
fuck my kid too. The kid sucks at t-ball. Fuck
No,
him.
the kid was 27. His son was 27.
Oh, okay. He sucks at t-ball. Fuck him.
Told detectives he thought his son was handicapped because he spent too much time playing video games and had no job, Kyle. Friends or girlfriend, Kyle. So he went into his son's room and stabbed him twice, Kyle.
Fuck you.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Kyle? I was trying to.
That is a strict father right there.
I like the double birds, though, I got. According to the medical examiner, Janet and Brian have been dead for a few days. Wait a second. I'm sorry. But he really thought.
Keep him around.
He really thought that his son was handicapped because he played video games?
No, and had no job. Or girlfriend.
That's so many people.
Or friends.
That's so many people. It doesn't matter.
I can't name a single person that has no girlfriend, no friends, no job, and plays a lot of video games.
Cornex.
Well, that's
Sean.
Half our listeners.
Half our listeners. All our listeners.
You guys, way to alienate everyone. I love all of you guys.
because I have a job.
Anyways, so.
Well, on the upside, he's facing 2 counts of first-degree murder. The laughter thing I made up.
So, summary of this story is this guy was totally sane.
Sane in the membrane. Reminder, the MLR live event is April 28th.
What's that?
In Carlstadt, New Jersey.
What's the MLR live event?
It's at the Dragonfly in Carlstadt, New Jersey.
I didn't say where is it.
I'm going to explain what it is. We're going to have a bunch of comedians, an awesome band. The band you heard at the beginning of the show, Static Silence, is going to be there performing. Like I said, a bunch of comedians, a live show throughout the evening. They have food.
And a rave where Marie's going to be doing ecstasy.
She'll be doing Molly powder.
I'm not.
Do it. Dance.
Yeah, Marie, take a
Dance.
off.
Dance.
No.
Why did you stop dancing?
I didn't start dancing.
Okay.
Monkey dance.
So MLRlive.brownpapertickets.com. They're about $8 for the tickets. Buy them, be there. We're going to have lots of fun.
Everyone's going to be there.
Everyone.
To celebrate 1 year of MLR wonderful
I would
shows.
say be there or be square. I mean, I just made that up, patent pending.
And it's hip to be square.
It is. It is. Dutch, what are you
Never
drinking?
heard that
What are you
before.
drinking tonight, Dutch? Is that a Coors?
Yeah.
I knew it. Fucking
Well, actually,
white trash.
Kelly
beer.
brought down Elevation.
What is
It's
that?
It's a local company called what is it? Renegade Brew. They're really good. They're based out of Denver, and it's like my new favorite beer. So
Why don't you get them on the station then, Dutch? Stop bitching. Jesus.
You think they would do it?
Yeah, right now.
They're only based out of here.
Call them on air. No, I'm just
All right.
kidding. Just don't do that. That's
We'll
That's
call 'em.
horrible business. Still call them on air. That's the worst way to handle anything. Hi, you're live.
Yeah.
You want to give us money for product? What?
Right.
No, I don't.
We want to exchange goods and services with you.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Is that you guys' impressions of me? I don't understand.
no.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, kind of.
A little bit.
Coming up after the break, a chain restaurant.
little hurtful.
A chain restaurant just copyrights the word restaurant. Assistant White House chef faces cuts due to the sequester. Some more TSA news, and we have another great Yahoo Love sex story. 10 ways to ruin your relationship, Kelly. Coming up after the break. Hit it, Marie.
More Like Radio! And I'll say no.
Static Silence. North Jersey's premier hard rock band will be playing live at More Like Radio's first live event. This 5-piece rock powerhouse will be playing upcoming self-titled EP, including their single, The World Ends With You. Come see Static Silence, have some drinks, and party with the MLR crew at the Dragonfly, 200 Outwater Lane in Carlstadt, New Jersey, Sunday, April 28th from 8 p.m. to midnight. Tickets are available at mlrlive.brownpapertickets.com. Hey, listeners, yes. Hey, listeners, yes, that means you. Missed your favorite More Like Radio shows live? No problem. Just go to morelikeradio.com/downloads. That's morelikeradio.com/downloads. More Like Radio's RSS feed works with your iThings, Zunes, Androids, Windows Phone, and anything else that can subscribe to an RSS feed. If you're so awesome that you only get your podcasts from iTunes, you can subscribe to our feed in iTunes by clicking the subscribe to iTunes link right on the downloads page. So what are you waiting for? Download More Like Radio podcasts and subscribe to our feed now. Yes, right now. Do it.
Did somebody bet me how many washcloths I could fit in my butt, or did I do this just for fun?
I'm sorry, ham radio, but you left me no other choice. I called the FCC.
Don't have a vitamin chance of Nancy Cecil on radio, you idiot!
We're tired of you infecting people with your smut. This is an epidemic, and it must be contained.
I will not have it happening in my own house.
Fuck you and everyone else. People freaking love us. We're gonna be huge.
This is ham radio, because once you go ham, fuck everything else.
This is Ham Radio. Be part of the problem, not part of the solution. Tuesdays, starting at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Here on...
Bringing internet radio to the next level. It's not FM. It's not XM. It's More Like Radio.
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your boy Footer from The Red Show. Make sure you check us out every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, on our brand new home, More Like Radio. Give us a call. We are very caller friendly. We love our fans. All right, caller, what's up? You are live on the Red More Like Radio. What's up?
What's up, superstar?
Oh, is that Bull?
That it is.
Boom.
My man Bull, one of my favorite humans in the whole entire world. My man Bull. What's up, brother?
Not a whole lot, man.
How you feeling?
Feeling pretty good, man. I'm doing a lot better, bro.
The last we knew from Bull, you were you went to rehab on your own, got yourself cleaned up a little bit, and that's been what, just a little over a week? Am I wrong?
Quitter.
Yep.
Fucking quitter.
8 days for my family. That's the main reason. I had a P-Rock Footer K times 100 moment about 2 weeks ago, and
We don't give a fuck. I hope you relapsed. Burn in hell, Bull.
Oh my God, what are you
I meant I love you, bro. Get better. That's what I meant.
Hold
on. What happened?
And I'm the asshole? Hold on a minute.
So call in. Get to know us. The Red. Every Wednesday night, 9 o'clock East, following Hippojuice.
Hippojuice, nigga!
Tune in for the debut of Mock Out Radio, April 7th at 2 p.m. on morelikeradio.com.
Oh, you just stop it.
Where two lifelong wrestling fans take their joy of wrestling to unhealthy levels.
I have fan fiction still wrote, and it's in a plastic folder.
It just gives me douche chills. I can't do anything about it. It just gives me douche chills.
Basically, A, I'll do whatever the fuck I want, and B, I'll do whatever the fuck I want.
Two grown men talking about a fictional sport.
I have to say, the person I masturbate most to on MLR is Big T.
Roid rage.
If you don't understand wrestling vernacular, come get an education. If you don't like wrestling, well then go fuck yourself.
Mark Out Radio with Big T and Dark Fox.
That's Sundays 2 to 4 on morelikeradio.com.
Tuesday nights on More Like Radio, it's the show about beer that apparently everybody's talking about.
He has his own show.
No, he doesn't.
He has a podcast.
What? Prove it.
Alcohol by Volume.
He talks about beer. How hard is that?
Alcohol by Volume.
Talks about beer. How hard is that?
Because it's a show on our network.
Alcohol by Volume.
No.
Who does the show?
Atticus.
Atticus, why does that sound
Because he's the guy that syncs up our audio when we screw it up.
Kevin, great at video, horrible at everything else in his life.
Well, yeah, because Atticus was a fan, and then he became a staff person, and then he became a show host. Very integrated with us. I mean, he has a More Like Radio T-shirt.
He sounds great. We should get him to host a show.
He does
on
have
the
a
station.
He does have a show. It's called Alcohol by Volume.
Alcohol by Volume, Tuesday nights 6 to 8 p.m. only on morelikeradio.com.
3, 2, 1. Welcome to the No Name Show. My name is King.
I'm Slashley. Fuck your face.
Oh, I was trying to get this person to see my penis.
I want my asshole numbed if you're gonna be shoving some huge thing in it. Like.
Oh, what was I told her I beat her 3 times in Woods and Friends. I think that means I get to see your boobs.
Oh. If you wouldn't suck your own dick, why would you want?
Okay, let me phrase that. No, I'm surprised that there are any girls who actually do want to suck my dick.
The No Name Show, Mondays 5 p.m. only on morelikeradio.com.
The Cousin Joe Show.
Where's my drink?
You I mean, it didn't even take him 20 seconds.
Did you fart my drink?
20 seconds. No. You take an alcoholic's drink away, they know right away, dude. It's just like a dog.
Oh, was that the bit while I was taking a piss?
Like, where'd my bed go? Like it's like someone going to sleep and just like, who took my bed?
Oh,
Like,
so
it's exactly
that
what it is.
was the hilarious bit while I was taking a piss.
But
Let's
not
see
even
if the
that.
alcoholic notices drink missing. That's what you did, you fucking pieces of shit.
worked.
And why is Marie in the chat saying the song was so much fun to sing? Well, did you play the Pussy Poppy song?
No.
There's no video right now because the connection fucked up earlier. People are gonna think this is like a bit. I was out of the studio. I was taking a piss. Did you?
I know, but you fucking.
Did you fart my fucking beverage?
That's getting cut. That's such a promo. That's such a fucking promo.
Shit my pants. Nigga called it a beverage.
Tune into the Cousin Joe Show live Thursday night 7 to 10 on More Like Radio.
MoreLikeRadio.com, the new standard in internet radio.
Want to know everything you want to know about coming to Europe? Well, watch this video from the Spotted Ox Hostel, the coolest hostel in all the countries of Europe. For breakfast, we'll do something cool, like have a cigarette and like a bar of chocolate. And then we go for work for like 1/2 hour, 2 hour. And then we'll go for lunch. And lunch is usually, you know, something cool, like a cigarette and like 2-3 bottles of red wine, and then like a bowl of heavy cream. And then dinner, you know, we'll do something healthy, like 4-5 sausages, and then like a chocolate cigarette. And then we'll invite our cigarette outside to take an espresso and watch the street light. And we so much can eat as much as we want, and we never get heavy because of olive oil. So that's what we say.
Back live on Hippojuice. If you want to call in, the number's 954-573-2780 or 908-444-MLR1.
Apparently, everyone just dropped off Skype. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't notice.
That was weird. But anyway, welcome back to the Hippojuice Show.
John's still having issues.
Okay.
All right, John, you're gone.
Okay.
Figure it out.
Yeah. Anyway, back live on. Chain wants to make restaurant legit. That's right, folks. A restaurant. The owners.
What is the difference between a restaurant and a restaurant?
The owners of Bikini Sports Bar and Grill thinks the words restaurant has potential, and he has trademarked it through the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. Now, Doug Guller's company has exclusive rights to the term. Guller wants to take back the derogatory term rights, Culture Map Houston. The Texan wants to turn it from a snicker-inducing insult to one lobbed at Hooters into something a chain can be proud of. Instead of hiding behind the wink-wink, aren't we clever names used by such competitors as Twin Peaks, Cannes, and the pioneering Hooters, Guller is taking a direct route by trademarking the Portmanteau Bikinis is now the only restaurant. Snicker all you want. These female-focused chain restaurants became surprisingly popular during the recession, while more traditional businesses such as Dardene's restaurants, Red Lobsters have struggled even as consumers lost jobs, sharply limited to their budget, like the Tilted Kilt, which I've seen that one around a bit.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of them around here in Atlanta.
What is the Tilted Kilt?
It's a Hooters with but like Irish.
An Irish? I don't understand. What do they wear?
They wear really short skirts.
Oh, little kilt, like little kilts?
What?
Like little kilts?
Yeah, pretty much. And a white shirt that's unbuttoned halfway down.
So it's kind of like the one we used to have one by us in South Florida, the pub. That they used to do the same thing where they would wear like little kilts and all that stuff. Yeah. But you said there's a bunch of them around there.
Yeah, there's actually 3 or 4 of them within probably 20 minutes of me.
The female-focused chain restaurant became surprisingly popular during the recession, while more traditional business. By the way, this reminds me. Is it just me, or can Hooters please update their uniforms?
Because no, it's just you. Everyone loves those short orange things and the super thick nylons and the scrunched up white socks with the nurse
exactly.
sneakers.
You don't appreciate horrible 80s style
Dutch
that has like that
guess
vagina
what?
cut type thing.
Guess what, Dutch? Next week, all the guys, me included, I'm gonna get in on this. John, you get in on this. Kyle, if you want to be on next week, you can. You get in on this, but if not, Ryan, here's what we're doing. We're gonna do 80s horrors day, so everyone needs to wear their skimpiest. What the people thought were sexy 80s girls' outfits. So, Dutch, I'm expecting short shorts out of you.
Yeah, I have them.
Oh, no, I know you. Dutch, buddy, look at me. Look at me, buddy.
What's up?
I know you do. I know
Okay.
you do. And it makes me sad every day I think about it, that you own a pair of short shorts.
Well, it's sad that I can pull it off and then I'm sexy in them. Or
Dutch
that
is
you
probably
can't?
one of those guys that buys a short short just because he's like, it's just because they're better for chafing when I run. It's like, it's nothing else. It's just when I run, if the shorts aren't short enough, like I shaved, whatever, it's like I'm a runner. So
but you have
it's
to
fine.
run first in order to get that.
You're right. Good point. Dutch probably, the last time Dutch ran, he threw up all over the place. Fucking smoker. You probably
I
can't.
don't like that. This is hurtful.
Well, is it true, though? Is a real question.
No.
I believe it. I believe it is. Dutch, what's your favorite restaurant? Not Hooters doesn't count.
A restaurant. I don't know.
You don't have any.
I don't have any good improv skills tonight. I'm sorry.
I got a favorite one.
What's your favorite, John?
It's called Rachel's in Orlando. It's a combination steakhouse strip club.
Oh yeah, the one that won't give Mersh a job. Yeah, I know what it is.
Dude, there's coffee shop like drive-in, those little vestibules you'll see like in the middle of like a like mall parking lots or Walmart parking lots.
What's a vestibule?
It's like a little like coffee shop thing that you like drive into. It's only drive-in. It's like really small. They have them here. It's a chain. I don't know if you guys have them, but they call it Bikini Coffee.
Yeah, we don't have them here.
Texas, I think.
Yeah, we don't have them here, but I've seen them. I've seen them like on the Travel Channel. They're doing like a special like weirdest restaurants and shit. And yeah, I see that where they have like different themes. Like they have a cowboy day where they would dress like slutty cowgirls in bikinis and.
Yep.
I don't get
I've never
that.
actually gone to them, but I've seen a bunch of those little things, around.
Okay, I
In
got
Denver,
an idea.
they're called hot chocolate.
Ew.
Ah.
Dutch, here's what we're going to do. Hot dick latte. Same concept, but with our hot dicks.
Do not put your penises in coffee.
Yes, we are. We're going to
Do not burn your dicks in hot coffee.
We are going to burn our dicks
dick
in hot
off.
coffee. Well, no, we're going to wear protective condoms, and it's going to be
Predictive
fine.
condoms?
Yeah. It's
Listen,
fine.
it's gonna be clean. It's gonna be mature.
And we'll get the condoms that are like, vanilla flavored
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, you saw there's a bacon flavored condom now? And I'm not even kidding. I was watching an article about it the other day. Reading an article.
It's for your breakfast blowjob.
No, I'm being serious. There's a bacon condom.
Why is society so obsessed with bacon all of a sudden?
Why do people use condoms? I don't know either.
John,
I don't know.
I was just going to say the same thing. What about your rookies?
All of a
Ew,
sudden,
condoms.
one, it's because foodies have taken over the world, and it just rekindled our original love for bacon.
I don't know. The Nook is better than the Kindle.
And two, if I had a bacon condom, I would totally try to put some fried eggs on top of the stomach and have myself some eggs and bacon.
Yeah, but the thing is that it's going to taste like latex and bacon. It can't taste good.
I'm sure
It
it'll
would
taste
burn
good.
your skin.
No, it's not hot. It's not a hot condom.
You're a hot condom.
It's not a hot condom. It's a regular temperatured condom.
What
that
if you
tastes like
microwave
bacon.
it?
You shouldn't. Guys, don't microwave your condoms.
Well, I
please.
don't want cold bacon.
What if it's hot to the touch, like KY jelly?
Yeah. What if it's warming liquid? That's been invented.
Really, who wants a cold bacon condom? I want a warm one.
First of all, John, I think you might be allergic to KY jelly if you think it's hot to the touch.
Or whatever jelly it is that
he's
you
talking
put
about
on
like
things
the warming lotion.
for
Like they have the
sexual
KY
purposes.
warming lotion.
It only warms up
Oh.
after you have some friction on it.
I mean, the secret ingredient is they put Bengay in it, so it really burns. It really burns.
Yeah, but it ends up with that menthol feeling at the end, and you're like, meh.
Yeah,
I don't want it anymore.
Clears up your sinuses.
What? Fuck you in the ass with menthol?
No,
Yeah.
they put Bengay in my jockstrap.
Did you like it?
A little bit.
I can't. That's a question you never have to ask. No one's ever gonna be like, yeah, you know what? It felt really, really good.
You know what? I was having some
Did-
tension in my dick earlier, so I was really glad that they did that.
Thank God it was tightening up.
It cleared up my ED.
Did you guys see Lindsey Lohan on David Letterman?
No.
I heard it though.
I heard about it. Yes.
Here it is.
Now, aren't you
That's
supposed to,
chalk in
aren't
the
you
face.
supposed to be in rehab now?
Do you not watch anything that goes on?
I
Are you a
do.
tabloid now?
Now, here's what
May
I...
2nd.
She
I
looks
was
like
under
she's
the-
40.
Wait, how old is she?
23, 24? I don't know.
She's like my age.
up.
She's 26.
26. Jesus.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Aw.
May 2nd.
Yes.
And how long will you be in rehab?
3 months.
How many times have you been in rehab?
Several.
Man, he's fucking grilling her.
He really hates.
And he's doing what everybody doesn't do in interviews. So
Yep.
I'm going to give props to Dave for this.
Yep.
And how will this time be different? What are they rehabbing, first of all? What is on their list?
What are they
What are they going to work on when you walk through the door?
Beth.
We didn't discuss this in the pre-interview.
No,
Just saying.
but it'll...
We didn't discuss this in the pre-interview. Yeah, of course you didn't.
What a hate.
Of course you didn't, because you wouldn't have answered him, you fucking idiot. David Letterman, what he's doing is being
He doesn't
a
give a fuck
brilliant.
about pre-interviews.
He's being a brilliant interviewer, is what he's doing. Do you think that David Letterman, who can have George Clooney
Yes!
any night of the week, went out of his way to hear about Lindsay Lohan's new movie? No. He got you because you're a fucking train wreck, Lindsay. You're a fucking train wreck.
Hold on. What was she there to promote?
Scary Movie 5?
Yeah,
Scary
Scary
Movie
Movie.
5.
Yep.
And she really thought he was just going to talk about some dumb movie that's been done 4 times already?
Yes!
Of course, that's the only reason why he had her on.
Because she's dumb.
Well, Marie's got a point.
Or maybe she's not dumb. Her PR people are dumb.
Her Puerto Ricans, come
Her
on, that's
PR
racist.
Her PR people are intelligent.
You are so dumb.
All right, let's play
You
it.
are really dumb. For real.
We didn't discuss this in the pre-interview.
No,
Just saying.
but it'll be 3 months, and you
No,
look
I
at-
think to be honest, I'm the happiest when I'm working and the healthiest, and I think this is an opportunity for me to, focus on what I.
By the way,
She sure looks healthy.
before we continue this,
For 26, I know,
the,
right?
the reason that he
She just
brought
gets
the
younger
reason
every.
Looks like bees
Blah
stuttering
blah
on
blah
the
blah blah
lips.
blah 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 blah.
The reason that he brought this up was because she was recently at Coachella.
Why?
Well,
That's a weird name for a vagina.
no, that's a music festival. And she was basically taking ecstasy and doing Molly powder and just being a fucking mess. Just being a fucking mess. Just sucking.
So you mean an average day for her?
Just sucking smelly raver dudes' dicks just everywhere.
I love in
She
life,
refused
and I don't
any terms of her sentencing that would not allow her to go to Coachella.
Yeah, no, she wouldn't.
Anything that had her going to rehab before Coachella, she refused.
Which to me is like, it's one of those people that they know that they have to go to rehab, so they try to have one last hurrah. And it's like, no, that's not how it works. What's going to happen is you're going to keep doing it then.
Oh,
Just stop. Be
you
an
mean-
adult and stop.
You mean like Mardi Gras before Lent or
Right.
pigging out on food before dieting?
Exactly. Just like that.
think it's a bad thing. I think it's a blessing, and
To be able to, yeah, it was
Yeah,
perhaps a
not a
lifesaver,
curse.
a career saving.
yeah.
The crowd's just like comfortable and feels like they need to clap.
Here's the thing. Even with all this, David Letterman could have her blow him in the back within 2 minutes after this interview's over.
Probably.
Right.
Because she is such
Probably happened.
She's probably such a fame whore.
She probably did it before.
Now, do you have addiction problems?
Now you sound like Dr. Phil.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Is it like alcohol? Do you drink too much?
We've discussed this in the past.
Oh, did we really? When did we discuss?
Well, because
See, I'm the one who's having the blackouts. What is that?
I'm just saying.
Oh, what an awesome person he is.
He is David Letterman. He does whatever the fuck he wants. How about that?
Exactly. He doesn't give a fuck if she comes on his show.
He
It's like,
barely
bitch,
he barely
you're gonna be
speaks
here.
to his
You're gonna
wife.
Get good TV for me.
He barely speaks to his wife. He gives a shit about you.
Do you think she asked to be on the show, not the other way around?
What do you think?
She probably didn't ask anything. Again, it was probably her PR person.
Okay, can we stop? That's racist, and I hate it.
You love racism.
They're called Hispanics.
Got to be in rehab, for the love of God. What is wrong with me?
I'm just a silly old man.
You know, we've talked about it before, but man, I'm just surprised at how horrible she turned out to be. Remember, everyone thought she was the best piece of ass. She was just going to be this hot. And
she was cute as a button.
Thank you.
Dude, okay,
John
Lindsay
Letterman.
Lohan in Mean Girls.
Yeah, Lindsay Lohan, Mean Girls
Fucking
is
hot.
fucking super hot, and good movie by the
You
way.
look at her now. What's wrong with her lips?
Surgery.
The thing is that, like, when she came out in Playboy, like, nobody cared. Like, she didn't look that good in that pictorial, and you gotta assume they do some airbrushing on that.
Yeah, I mean, well, airbrushing not, but you can't airbrush her really low hanging tits. Like she has low hangers, man.
She's got some big boobs.
No, they used to be when she was in the Parent Trap.
I'm gonna look up Lindsay Lohan's boob side.
Why?
That was really funny, John.
Dude,
really funny.
in Machete, she had a stunt woman.
Stunt titties.
Like, for like the stunt things.
They're called stunt
yeah,
tits.
she had stunt tits.
Stunt tits. Who's the other one had Jessica Alba had stunt tits too, right? In
no, you're thinking of Mila
really?
Kunis.
Mila Kunis. Yeah, also.
Oh, and forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
wasn't her boobs,
Yeah.
apparently.
That picture.
And Keira Knightley, apparently that wasn't her butt in
Your Highness.
She doesn't
Yeah,
have a
thank you.
butt. Oh, here we go. Lindsay Lohan's bra size is 36D.
Oh, these nuts.
He's got some big titties.
Nailed them.
Oh, get out of my head.
Okay. Speaking of drugs, they started drugs.
Yes, I will.
How about I just play the story?
War on drugs late last week. For the first time in 4 decades, pollsters at Pew found that a slight majority of Americans favor the legalization of marijuana. But while some states are loosening age-old drug laws, others are cracking down with mandatory random drug tests for kids as young as 12.
Mandatory random drug test for middle schoolers.
Tonight we visit
Sounds about right.
Hold on. Where?
Well, we'll find out. We'll go on this journey together. All right, Dutch,
All
hold
right.
my hand. I won't let you. Don't be
I'll hold
scared.
your hand.
Don't be
Got your
scared.
hand.
Don't
All
be
right.
scared.
Don't. No, you're doing the love hand. Don't. Not
Touch
saying
my
you're doing it.
hand.
Holding
a
I'll
little
touch your hand. I'm trying to figure out Royce's hand situation.
All right, here we go.
Schools, where policies aimed at keeping adults in the know have opened a sharp debate. We're joined now by former Olympian and special Nightline correspondent, Julie Foudy.
Yeah, if they reword that, we're joined by Special Olympian Natalie. Hi, Tom.
I haven't played since high school. This is so exciting.
It takes more than a quick serve or even Olympic credentials to make this team.
There it is. Nice.
Before becoming a Lady Spartan, each of these 12 and 13-year-olds must first pass a test they all say is a little embarrassing.
It's disgusting. It's kind of weird because they tell you to go to the restroom and then like you come out with a cup and it's just like, really awkward because there's other people standing there.
Yeah.
We're in middle school. It's a piss test. It's not. It's normal. Have they never given a urine sample even for like the doctor?
If they really care about the kids' well-being, give them like pregnancy tests. That's why you have the actual
you know what?
athletes on the team.
I agree. But you know what this is gonna do? It's gonna really fuck up people. Less people are gonna play sports now. That's all. If I knew, hey, do I want to go smoke pot this weekend with at my friend's party or play volleyball? I'm gonna go smoke pot. I'm not gonna go play volleyball then. Fuck this team.
Pleasant Middle School, drug testing is mandatory, and not just for sports, for any school activity. Principal Lane Warner says the random tests are keeping this school in Marion, Ohio, drug-free.
What we're testing for are common street drugs.
Cool. Can I ask a question? Who's paying for it? It's a public school. Who's paying for it?
Yeah.
No, I'm just asking a question. It's a public school. Who's paying for the drug test?
The Indians?
Do you think that this school is doing this so hard to have a drug test because they failed previous drug tests in the past?
I have no idea. I really don't know why they're doing it.
Maybe they just like being tested.
Yeah.
It's that feeling when Mr. Warner walks in and calls out your name for the random drug test.
Well, he doesn't tell you. He just calls your name so you get so scared that you're in trouble. He doesn't tell you it's a drug test. So you start freaking out.
I get scared. I'm like, okay, what have I done that I could get in trouble for?
It's violating your rights. Like, that's a big deal.
But when Alexis Keeter was told she needed a drug test to join the scrap...
about rights?
Kids
don't
aren't
know.
They're stupid.
Yeah. Well, forget the kids though. I could understand a parent saying that they don't want their kid like, I do understand that. Like, I don't want my kid to give urine to a stranger for no reason.
Right? Yes, but I do want to know that my kid is perpetually drug tested at all times.
Why?
Well, I want to make sure it's not on drugs.
No, but that's not the point. I don't think you understand the point.
That's the only point of children is to not be on drugs.
That seems.
Not have sex. Abstinence until marriage.
I don't think
Keep my baby off the pole.
I don't think that's true.
It's true.
Working club. Her parents said no way. They took the school in Milford, Pennsylvania to court.
I mean, that was hard. It was difficult not being able to play with some of the girls I had been playing with for years.
Alexis and her younger sister Megan were forced to sit out all activities.
Even if it meant the girls not being able to play sports.
Right, even if it meant they had to sacrifice their sports and clubs that they love so much.
My kids' waistlines, and they got so fat, but I wanted to make sure that they had every right entitled to them.
I get that it's easy to pee in a cup, but
it's
giving
not,
up your
though.
constitutional
Not for
rights.
a girl.
Especially for girls.
It sprays everywhere.
It splatters everywhere.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
It's a decision faced by parents across the country, as random drug testing, once reserved for Olympic, college, and high school athletes, becomes a fact of life for kids in their early teens, even preteens. Today, school districts in at least 9 states require it from their middle schoolers.
I would argue, as a school administrator who sees these kids day after day, it's helpful for them to have a reason to say no.
It's helpful for them. The reasons. Let me translate that. You're scaring the shit out of them, so what you're doing is you're not making responsible adults who are making decisions because they want to see what's right and wrong and learn from bad experiences. Instead, what you're doing is they're doing it out of fear, so they're not learning anything. So the moment they're 18 and they don't have to take a drug test to play volleyball, they're going to smoke crack, do heroin, and pot all at the same time and die.
Why do you think the biggest partiers and biggest whores that you knew in college or anybody who moved out of their house were Christian kids? It's because they weren't allowed to experience any of that kind of stuff growing up.
But dude, it's one thing Christian kids, but this is public school. So number one, what bothers me is, and I guess it goes back because I'm a big libertarian, but what bothers me is spending any tax money without. First off, it wasn't even like they voted to pass this in. They just. Have you noticed that schools could do whatever the fuck they want always?
Yes, because of the children.
No, but schools do whatever they want. There's certain constitutional rights you don't even have in a school. Like, because it's a school, they could do what the fuck they want.
Right.
So they
tell you. And they can put it in the guise of safety.
Yeah, in the guise of safety. But this whole drug testing, I get it. I get all that. But it's just a matter of randomly drug testing them. Now you're treating them like prisoners. You know what I mean? Like, I even understand hey, we're all going to have a drug test before blah, blah, blah. I mean, I don't agree with that, but it's better than we're going to randomly drug test you. So now out of fear, you have to not do things. And it's also like exactly what you were saying, Dutch, as a Christian kid, and you get beat this shit into your head all the time.
That was my point. Yeah. Regardless of Christian or not, it's just when you're told you're not allowed to do something in your adolescence, and the second you're away from any of that control to tell you not to do something, you're going to do it.
Well, yeah, because it's curiosity.
So whatever. I don't know. I think it's silly, and it's Etika says it's just like I screamed on my show last night. What the fuck ever happened to actual just parenting your own kids? Yeah. How about let the parents be parents? Like, how about let them be the ones to decide what the kid's doing or not doing?
Because parents don't know how to be parents.
No, they do.
Etika is getting into parenting on an alcohol show?
Well, that goes hand in hand.
Oh, okay.
It kind of does.
I mean, when I think of parenting, I think of drinking.
Yeah. Well, guys, I'm really sad to say, but there was was a Nutella theft. And it's newsy.
Was it by the lady that was it about the lady that thought that Nutella was healthy, or is it a different?
Well, let's find out.
Person.
Some thieves with sticky fingers in Germany.
You get it? Because
God! Sticky fingers, nailed it.
Come on.
That's not Phil. Who is this bitch?
I don't. Relax. They're all nice. Leave them alone.
Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I got excited.
Stole a whole shipment of Nutella over the weekend.
After that,
she was about to say shitload.
After that newsy blooper video, I've gained new respect for all of them because that made me laugh.
I literally thought she was going to say a whole shitload. She hit that SH hard. Could you back it up a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
A whole shipment of Nutella over the weekend. 5 metric tons to be
5 metric tons of Nutella was stolen.
exact.
Sweet thieves in Germany broke the lock on a parked trailer and unloaded 5.5 tons of the chocolate hazelnut spread Nutella.
Oh, yes, indeed.
According to police, the gooey loot is worth an estimated $20,000.
It was also reported that thieves in the region may have previously stolen more than 34,000 energy drinks and 30.
They must be the two thieves with the worst shits ever. Energy drinks and Nutella? What are you shitting, tar? Like, that's the worst. It's the worst combination of food.
You have to get like a roto-rooter to pull it out of your asshole.
I know, seriously. Right? It just turns into cement.
You just get blocked up.
Euros worth of coffee from the same spot.
And coffee? Oh, my God. They're a shitting machine.
First of all,
they're going to poop themselves inside out.
These guys are like the best thieves ever, but they're stealing the worst shit you could do.
I know.
If you're able to make off
start small.
5 tons of shit and no one knows who you are multiple times, like how aren't they lifting like money and actual shit you need?
Dutch, baby steps. You gotta start small before you can get into the big games.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to practice on Nutella before you steal diamonds.
Duh.
New Times predicts, hopefully the thieves will be captured after they check into local hospitals suffering from energy drink-induced heart palpitations and or diabetic seizures.
Okay. All right. See,
you
they're making a joke.
The palm or whatever that was. Whoever released that statement, because they have a sense of humor.
They're really. You could tell like they're guys. Yeah. They're guys who just like joke around at the office and like probably throw like Nerf guns at each other. And...
That was.
Hey.
That was
actual guns.
They should have Fred write our press release because he's funny. He's a cut up.
That was
really
a more lighthearted way of wishing death on them, which is what we do.
Right.
ABC's Good Morning America discussed the crimes Monday morning.
Apparently, there was no real news.
I had no idea that the black market for
Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to listen to these guys banter and joke.
There's no need for a black market. Nutella can be sold in any local grocery store.
Hey, who's ready for the Florida story of the week?
I am.
We need to have some sort of song because I need to get ramped up for
Florida.
Florida story. There you go.
This is Hippojuice, Florida story. There, now fucking throw music behind that and make it a Florida story thing.
You want to do an actual?
I just did.
No, I'll do an actual like song if you.
I just did.
Just did one acapella.
Yeah, rockapella. Yes.
How about that? Does that work?
No, it has to do with Florida.
I know, but it's just fun to play. I had the button there, and I was like, I need to push something.
All right, here it is. Florida story of the week.
Feral cats, dirt trash. These are not at a problem house, though. Bugs, feral cats, dirt trash. These are not at a problem house, though, rated by authorities.
But they are things that come out of my pussy on occasion.
She's drunk, right?
Feral cats?
She's drunk.
She sounds drunk.
She's drunk.
Feral cats come out of her pussy. That's weird.
That's cats and stuff and things.
I don't know how I got up there. I thought I saw whiskers like a week ago.
Play it again.
Bugs, feral cats, dirt trash. These are not at a problem house, though, rated
She's
by...
talking like drunk uncle.
This is our local Orlando news, by the way. Wesh 2.
Sounds like me.
She doesn't use any punctuation. She's just like blowing through it.
Yeah. Let's play.
Authorities.
We are talking about DeLand High School in Volusia County. These are just some of the conditions, and there are dozens of violations. The high school failed its facility health inspection in March, and not just by a little. West 2's Claire Metz is live at the high school. And Claire, how does the district explain this?
By a gelato.
Oh my God.
Anything?
You see.
No, I get it. It was a recall joke from something that Ryan said 6 months ago. So because of that, I'm giving you this.
A latte.
Officials tell me they were short custodians at the school in the first place and that they've seen extremely high absenteeism here since they announced that they may outsource custodian jobs countywide.
By the way, on the weekends, I work as a scarecrow.
She really does look like a scarecrow. You short-haired bitch.
She looks just like the most dehydrated person in the world.
Oh, she's always thirsty.
Year. Now, a handful of violations were found at 9 other schools in Volusia County, but nothing like the problems seen here at DeLand High.
Definitely. That's extremely disgusting.
Yeah, I am.
Whoa. What's Dusty Rhodes doing? And why is he in a car? I'll tell you something, baby. There's so many bugs and feral cats in this school. All right. Jesus, Dusty, relax.
I'll tell you what. I am the son of a plumber.
Yeah, I'm the son of a plumber. All right, let's put... Look at her. She really looks like Dusty Rhodes. Jesus Christ.
I am. I would not have expected it of DeLand. Students and parents alike were disturbed to learn that the learning here is going on in unsanitary conditions. Officials from the health department cited 51 violations in this recent facilities inspection report.
And I'm about to be handed a violation for trying to sound like Samantha from Sex and the City.
Well, Dutch, like you said earlier, at least there's no crows around her.
Or lack of it, the biggest problem, but also included everything from a cockroach infestation to feral cats living beneath a portable. Get some people in there.
Well, the cats keep away the cockroaches.
Now, what is
That is so gross.
What is
51 violations?
What is a rap musician doing underneath a portable? See, because feral cat.
I get.
I'm trying to be funny.
You had to immediately explain that one.
It's kind of funny.
If you have to explain it directly after you say it, you knew you bombed.
You got enough people out here to
Which doesn't happen often.
jobs. Get them busy, get them to work.
A very small percentage of our schools do fail.
Environmental Health Manager Paul Minshew says the problems at DeLand High School are so significant, they will do a rare re-inspection May 3rd. He shared these pictures with us. Food splattered on an exterior wall, a filthy floor, and the numbers there were numerous. Food waste bags stuffed in a fresh air intake.
Wait, but okay. Hold on a
What?
second.
It's simple. Why don't you just punish the kids and have the kids that did the things clean them up?
Okay, but wait a second. That's not normal like school. That's just kids being dicks.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't be shoving food. You shouldn't be shoving bags in there. I mean,
Yeah, the air conditioning vents.
I'm going to give him a pass on that one.
And evidence of bugs in classroom cabinets, even on a teacher's desk.
We did not actually see any live roaches during the inspection, but again, lots of dead roaches and droppings from roaches.
Students admit some of the problems are of their own making.
How these kids treat the school, they just throw their trash on the ground. It's like a nasty little playground. It's horrible.
Inspectors are most concerned about children with allergies. Dirt, dust, cockroach particles don't serve them well.
There could be children that may have some health effects from the conditions that we found.
Fuck the children of the healthy. How about the fact you're living in a shithole?
I don't know, man. Just hearing that makes me itchy. Like it looks like
it's nasty.
Dirty. It's nasty.
The worst part is
so nasty.
The worst part is that everyone forces you to go to that same place and sit there.
I know
for
you
8
have to
hours
go
a
there. It's not
day.
even like you go to another school that's cleaner.
Right.
That's true. There's no competition. It's not
Mom,
like
can we move? I want to be in a different district.
No,
I don't want to sit in the cockroach
why?
classroom.
because I told
But
you.
it's an easy cop out to like go home to school, be like, Miss Teacher, I got allergies of dust and cockroaches. I can't stay.
Well, it would make sense that Miss Teacher became a teacher. It's only appropriate.
That's weird because I actually had a teacher named Miss Teacher.
What about the reporter's name is Gus Manshoe? How about Jennifer Foot Fetish?
What?
You didn't hear the person's name was
No,
Gus?
I didn't catch that.
More like gelato.
Gus Manshoe.
Her name is Gus?
Yeah, it was Gus Manshoe.
I don't know.
Play it back.
I'm not going all the way back to see her Gus Manchu name.
Dad, I'm
It's
really,
not all the way back. It's like a couple seconds.
Dad, I'm
All
really
right.
tired of getting attacked by
Here we go.
feral cats when I
Little
leave
playground.
biology.
Let's find out.
It's horrible.
Inspectors are most concerned about children with allergies. Dirt, dust, cockroach particles don't serve them well.
There could be children that may have some health effects from the conditions that we found.
Back live now, the cafeteria at DeLand
Her
High
name is
School.
clearly Claire Metz.
Yeah.
No, it was a little bit further back.
Well,
The
forget
person's
it.
like,
I don't
Gus
care.
Manshoe.
I don't care because I have an exciting story about a camel and the French president.
Okay, let's hear that.
Sure, you got it.
The short life of French President.
This story, I very few times I sit there listening to prep and really laugh hard. This story made me very happy.
The short life of French President François
Well, yeah, listen.
Hollande's baby camel, offered by Molly.
Not this bad guy.
Life of French President.
Pay attention. Pay attention to the story. Shut up,
The short
everybody.
life of French President François Hollande's baby camel, offered by Malian authorities, ended quite tragically this week after it was reportedly eaten by a local family.
Eden? You said
Can we please back that up? I love her delivery of that.
The
Oh my God.
The French president's camel is Eden?
Oh, please back it up.
Baby camel.
What's her name? Elizabeth? She's my new favorite newsy girl.
Is that like
Elizabeth
veal?
Pagedorn.
Is baby camel like baby veal?
Okay,
Do
that's
they
fine.
have camel parmesan?
I backed up. I backed it up.
The short life of French President François Hollande's baby camel, offered by Malian authorities, ended quite tragically this week after it was reportedly eaten by a local family.
Eaten by a local family. I can't say it without laughing. I'm sorry.
There is so much wrong with that. That is so
Okay,
fucking
I
funny.
want to get from A to B, so let's hope they do that.
First of all, can we just break down just that sentence real quick? French president has not only a pet camel but a baby camel.
Dutch, I don't think you heard it right. Hold on.
President François Hollande's baby camel, offered by Malian authorities, ended quite tragically this week after it was reportedly eaten by a local family.
Okay, so at least it went to a local family.
In Mali.
Okay, so it's the president of Mali.
No, French
No, it's a French president.
Yeah.
And his name is Molly.
The
You know, he was on Molly.
Molly.
You know the
Like-
drummer from Molly
like a
Hatch
Molly.
could suck his own dick?
Yes.
What?
All right, let's play this story.
This week after it was reportedly eaten by a local family. Mali offered the camel to President Hollande as a sign of gratitude after the French military freed the Malian city Timbuktu from...
Look at that camel. Look at that camel.
Oh, so cute.
That camel looks delicious.
Look at that camel looks like it would be fucking great on a cracker.
I just want to grill it.
Yeah.
Islamic rebels in February. But during its first meeting with his new owner, the camel immediately proved to be a burden, as it would shout whenever the president would try to touch it.
Now this is hilarious. Look what happens. Look what happens when the president tries to do a speech.
Even covering Mali officials' speech with...
That was the camel.
Okay, but listen to they have it here. Listen to the camel. They have the actual camel talking while he's trying to talk.
Touch it, even covering Mali.
Stop.
Sorry, I thought you were playing. That wasn't me.
It was me.
Mali official speech with...
Okay, I know it's you now because I'm seeing you laugh while you do it. You're laughing while you do it. I hate you, Dutch.
It would shout whenever the president would try to touch it, even covering Mali official speech with... President Hollande.
It sounds like a semi-truck.
I can see.
This camel, it mocks me.
It sounds a lot like Chewbacca.
Kill it and feed it to a local family.
President Hollande raised his voice just enough so that he could joke around, promising he would use the camel as a means of transportation in Paris as often as possible. French magazine Valeurs Actuelles reports President Hollande wanted to transfer the animal to a Parisian zoo after having him vaccinated, but French authorities settled for a much easier option. France 24 reports on the camel's tragic end.
Turns out that François Hollande decided he couldn't bring the camel back to France, so he offered it to a local family in Timbuktu, who turned it into a tagine stew, which looks somewhat like this.
Right? There's camel stew. That's what it looks like. The baby camel turned into that. See that stew?
Why would they eat it? Why wouldn't you let it grow so you get more meat out of it?
They were hungry now.
They were really hungry. Really hungry.
They're really impoverished family.
They immediately ate it.
They didn't give it a second thought.
Right.
They didn't give it a second thought. They just ate
we
the
have
camel.
a camel, a baby camel. What do we do? Let's eat it.
Maybe there was some form of French to Malian language barrier where they thought that he was giving them dinner.
Right.
Mali officials reacted to the news Tuesday, assuring President Hollande he will not be left camelless. The Daily Mail.
No, he's fine. He doesn't need a camel. Stop giving him a camel.
He gave the camel away.
He didn't want the camel.
Here, have another camel.
Wait,
No,
so somebody
the
gifted
Malian
him the camel
keeps-
and then he re-gifted the camel? What a dick.
Extra, extra. Get your camels here. Get your
You're
camels.
Fresh
He
camels from the
re-gifted a
French
camel.
president.
How does that not start like a civil war or something?
Well, it wouldn't be a civil war. It'd be a regular war.
Or
between
whatever
France
kind
and
of
Mali.
war, Lana.
I mean, Mali, I think, is all in agreement. Yes, eat the camel.
I don't know.
It looks like Molly was flirting with disaster. Am I right there, Dutch?
Why does Dutch have to agree with you?
Because he knows Molly Hatchet.
It's a John Bob! Oh, Molly Hatchet. Actually, no, hold on. Let me cut that short. It was a Molly Hatchet reference. I get it. I'm sorry.
Quotes a local official saying, "As soon as we heard of this, we quickly replaced it with a bigger and better looking camel."
Really?
A bigger and better tasting camel.
What country is this again? That's trying to give
France.
France.
No.
Mali.
No. What's the company gifting it?
Mali.
Timbuktu?
Yeah,
or Mali?
Timbuktu. Both. What's the difference?
The country.
Mali's a country?
The country of Mali gave the camel to the French president. Who,
Why did the first one go to Timbuktu?
Because someone needed to
Mali-
eat it.
The French president was distracted by how the camel kept interrupting his speeches. So he left it with a local family in Timbuktu to watch over the camel until he
People
returned.
don't know that's an actual goat. Sorry,
All right.
Mary, go ahead.
Sorry. Yes, Marie?
No. The family was supposed to watch the camel until the French president returned. They watched him go right into their bellies.
During President Hollande, he will not be left camelless. The Daily Mail quotes a local official saying, "As soon as we heard of this, we quickly replaced it with a bigger and better looking camel. The new camel will be sent to Paris. "We are ashamed of what happened to the camel. It was a present that did not deserve this fate." The Telegraph reports it is certainly
Why would
not.
they send a new camel when as John said,
Why would
he
you use a
regifted it?
telegraph?
He
why
regifted it to a shittier country.
He didn't regift it. He was asking for them to take care of it. It was like a babysitter.
I didn't hear that. I heard he gave it to him.
No, he left it there to be taken care of.
I didn't hear that in the report at all.
care of
Are
it
you
all
making
right.
that up? Yeah, they did.
Officials have been thanked with unusual pets. Among them, an Asian elephant offered to Francois Mitterrand, 2 Bengal tigers given to George Pompidou, and some bison presented to Valerie.
It's a feast.
Who the hell is George Pompidou?
Wow, that just sounds like an African buffet.
Offered to Francois Mitterrand, 2 Bengal tigers given to George Pompidou, and some bison presented to Valerie Giscard d'Estaing. Most spent a comfortable retirement in Paris zoos. But this camel wasn't so lucky. New York Magazine
What is up
says
with the French president that he needs all these weird animals?
Oh.
it decided
He's a weird guy.
Is that your French accent?
Yo, I am the president of Gay Paris. I got to have a mode of transport that is much weirder than your stupid Americans. You drive in your Cadillacs and your 8 Hummers. I drive a camel.
I drove a camel.
I get 45 miles per gallon, but it's okay. He drinks fresh wine and eats French cheeses.
I'll tell you one thing: your French accent is better than Steve Martin when he attempted to do the Pink Panther movie.
Hamburger. I would like to have an hamburger.
There's a little bit more to the story.
paid the unfortunate camel one last tribute, putting him in a tailored.
One last tribute. They had Journey play at his funeral.
Is anybody else like loving the way she's saying the word camel?
Camel.
Yeah.
Camel.
Camel.
Somebody get me camel.
Camel, and we're going to do a scoop on
We're
the
gonna
camel.
do a Hollywood scoop on the camel.
Scoop!
Hey, Hallie Scoop, I'm going to go out for a smoke break. You want to go get some camels? I need a new fresh pack of camels.
You know that little baby camels, you can actually take full scoops right out of the camel.
Ah.
The unfortunate camel one last tribute, putting him in a Taylor Swift mashup. The camel's death.
Dude, Newsy rules the fact that they put that in the middle of their news break.
Yes,
really fucking funny, man.
I would watch more news if it were like this.
Right? Roy Black on crack. I bought you a camel, but I ate it.
And then I bought you a bigger camel. It was even tastier than the first one.
Sorry, but I have to hear that with mashup.
Nothing holds a candle to or a
Candle
candle
box?
To John's.
Do you have
Taylor
it?
Swift
Do you have it, John? Do you have it, Dutch?
Please.
Oh, you know I do.
Go.
Please play it.
I knew you were trouble when you walked
Have you heard
in.
the chant? No.
Shame on me now, blew me to places I've never been. Now I'm lying on the cold hard
And by the way, for those who don't know,
Wait, is that when he got his taint waxed?
that's when he got his taint. That's when John got his taint waxed.
That was when he got everything wagged. But
Yeah, everything. It looked like a man-o'-lantern.
Yeah, it was very. That was one of my. By the way, John, we still have to do stand-up choke down one day.
Yeah, when you coming up?
I'm gonna probably try to do that. What time does on Thursday does he start the show?
Fifth circle's at 10.
10 p.m. to midnight.
I'll let you know if I'll be able to make it or not this Thursday. If not, it'll have to be after the live meetup show.
No, that's
And
fine.
by the way, Kyle, though the waxing screen one, that's this one.
It's still going.
Does that
It's
go
still
on?
going. It's still going.
No, it's done now. But like,
so horrible.
It kept going.
It was so horrible.
That was the full thing. Like I cut it off when you just ran out of air, and you took like 3 seconds to do like a big, and then started.
But I just want to know why. Like, why did you get your taint waxed?
Well, okay.
What was the reason for this?
I'll explain, Kyle. Every year,
New listeners and for Kyle.
Yeah, every year we we do a special John to showcase his stand-up comedy. He writes his material, and every time he bombs on a joke, he has a penalty. One year we did stand-up shoot-down where every time he bombed on a joke, we shot him with a paintball gun. And the next year we decided, hey, let's go ahead and up the game, and every time he bombed, we would shock him with a taser. We had a 200,000 volt taser that we would shock him with.
Do you have clips of all of these?
Yeah, we have them all.
Yes.
Oh,
we have them
man,
all.
I got to see these.
And the last one was the wax one where we put a bunch of those hot wax strips on him everywhere, a taint, chest, everywhere. And every time he bombed, we would rip the one wax strip off. And that was stand-up wax time.
I have all of John's screams compiled together. We don't play the full thing.
No,
but
now we have to. Go ahead.
There you go.
Hold it up.
Wow!
You're so red.
But Chicken Papa John!
Okay, we don't have to play more if you want.
Yeah, you do.
It's always fun listening to John be in pain.
2.5 minutes of just him screaming from getting hurt.
It was. I mean, it was fantastic. John, I'll give John. He's a fucking.
He's a trooper.
He has taken some punishment for the show and really taken a lot of it.
For donations, I didn't do it for nothing.
That's true. That's true.
The best one was the taint one.
Well,
the next just ran out of air.
And Kyle, yeah, the next one we're doing is a stand-up choke down where I'm going to get him in a sleeper hold, and every time he bombs, I'm going to choke him 1 extra second for every new bomb. So the first time 1 second, second bomb 2 seconds, 3, and we'll see if he lives.
Wait, when are you doing this?
Well, whenever you can come up here, we're gonna do it. It's gonna be really fun.
Yeah, I gotta try to coordinate like my schedule.
Yeah, it's gonna be really fun.
Schedule.
It's gonna be really fun to
Schedule.
A lot of fun to kill John, I believe. One more thing I wanted to go through really quick. And by the way, guys, right after us live is the Red Show starting at 9 p.m., so stay tuned for them. I wanted to breeze through this because I think these are all facts, and I really think it's going to help everybody. 10 ways to ruin your relationship, Kelly. Number 1, be critical. Even
aggressive.
Even constructive criticism can make your partner defensive and reduce the feeling of safety in a relationship. Dutch has failed that. Number 2, insist your partner be exactly the same as you, Dutch. Hendricks and LaKelly Hunt.
I don't like this.
You don't like what? The truth?
You're bringing everything back to me.
Well, I mean, I know you. Flee from intimacy, Dutch. If you habitually avoid being physical or emotional, Dutch, close with your partner through escaping into work, hobbies, and television or other activities. You guys should do hobbies together. Number 4, play the ball game. Using your language when upset will make your partner put up their defenses, Dutch, when your goal is to communicate in a way that fosters intimacy. Dutch. Bargain.
It's not fun.
It's fun for me. Bargain.
Well, I mean, you can let him say.
Oh, I'm sorry,
anything.
Dutch.
You know, maybe he can defend. If
You're
he's
right.
done
You're
any
right.
of
Dutch,
these
do you?
things.
Dutch, do you flee from intimacy? Yes, I'll answer for you. Number 5, bargain. Hendricks and
I don't have a whole lot of time. Do I flee from intimacy?
No. He flees from cuddling, if that counts.
That's intimacy. So
Okay, hold on. Time out. Okay, can I defend myself? In all fairness, you have like the center core heat of that of the sun. Like you make me sweat anytime we're trying to sleep next to each other. It really is uncomfortable. I feel like I'm like in like a sweatshop whenever you're next to me.
He makes me sleep under a different blanket.
Yeah,
makes sense. I mean, I get
Dude,
that. Dude,
she's too. It's too hot. Like her actual body. You know what I'm talking about, right?
No,
like,
yeah, I said the same thing. Marie's like a.
Marie's cold and doesn't have a core temperature.
You're right.
So
like
we
snake.
all know that.
She's like a snake.
Next to a vampire.
Okay, Kelly. Well, does he focus on the negative? Because that's number 7. Does Dutch focus on the negative?
Oh, I point out the negative with her all the time.
All right. Number 8. I'll answer this one for you. Yes, refuse to listen. Yeah, Dutch. Does Dutch refuse to listen?
Refuse to listen.
No, I can make him listen if I yell loud enough, but
Makes sense.
You're not helping my case here, hon.
Now,
Is
do
that my
you
job?
number 10? You guys, and this will be the last one. Do you guys expect a fairy tale romance?
No.
No, we're pretty miserable people as is. I
All
think.
right, good job.
Yeah.
Then you're doing good.
We know every little boy dreams about their future wedding, and
Yeah. Yeah, they do. Every little boy wants to know what his dress is going to look like that day.
Every beautiful boy.
Joel has a whole big wedding thing on Pinterest. It's just embarrassing.
I know. I follow it too. I can't believe you're going to do wedding cupcakes, you queer. All right. Well, time to wrap up. Dutch, you're going to get the outro music and the misread. What's it called again? Misread text. What's it called? Hippotext.
Hippotext. Missed hippotext.
Neglected text. Want to do that?
Yeah. Yes. Remember, guys, MLRlive.brownpapertickets to buy your tickets for the live event April 28th, Carlstad. Make sure to check out our sponsors, Revo Sig. Use more 10 to get 10% off to help quit smoking. Combat Zone gave me this wicked shirt. Here, let me show it off here.
Wicked.
Looks pretty awesome.
Wrestling Fear CZW. You can buy that at CZWrestling.com. And that's pretty much everything, guys. Dutch, take it away.
All right, neglected texts. Ooh, Dutch has a girl in the room. Fuck this school. Goddamn professor kept me after class for 7. What's up, everybody? How are you? I hate Kyle already. His son isn't handicapped. He's JJ Stoner. Bacon-flavored condoms not recommended if your girlfriend is over 300 pounds. She and Rose McGowan are competing for ugliest facial surgery result. And now, hold on. Now, how do I end this? Do I just say, and we're done, and then you can take us out, or should I hit like a sounder or something? I don't know.
Yeah,
how we
just
do.
hit a sounder.
It's your segment.
It's your segment. You hit a sounder. This is your
I
baby.
know, I'm asking. Is that what we should do?
Yeah, ready? You have 1 minute, so make it good.
All right.
You're doing it wrong!
I don't know if that's like the best one. Like maybe something more topical.
The sounder?
Yeah, maybe like something like more like that related
I was
to
just hitting a random button.
Okay, well let's try it again.
How
Take
about
us out. You know what?
Work?
Let's put that in the maybe column.
Okay.
Okay, last
Going
one.
maybe?
Red Show coming up next. And go. Hit a sounder. Go.
No, God!
You're not good at this. Bye, guys.
What do you want me to do? See, the reason why I ask you guys these things is that you'll actually give me some, helpful suggestions. And
Why don't you shut up?
No, I'm trying to get you to tell me what I'm supposed to do here.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm whining that I can't do things. Nah.
Hey, John, I'm supposed to be the drunk one, not you.
Yeah, it's stupid. Nah.